You guys ready?
Recording.
Everybody ready?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
5.
Guys, this is Andrew with NextLevelDND. This is session 2, playing Lost Mines of Phandelver. So we have, we're going to do a quick recap. What happened last session if you weren't here. The party left Neverwinter, met up on the High Road Trail, camped right before getting on the Tribord Trail. After they set it on the Tribord Trail, taking the goods on the cart and the oxen and cart to Phandalin, they got ambushed by goblins. They captured one goblin and found the goblin trail leading to a goblin hideout, where there was a pack of goblins with a goblin boss and a bugbear leader named Clarg, where the Rin used Charm Person on the bugbear to convince him to release the prisoner Sildar. He then killed the goblin boss single-handedly with an amazing crit on, was it Harm Person?
Inflict wounds.
Inflict wounds.
Yeah.
Amazing crit on Inflict wounds. You guys have Sildar, Rixian, Michael's character, killed Sildar a little bit, I believe. How much did you heal him?
7 points.
7 points. So you guys are now outside of the cave with Sildar. There are still a few goblins left, minus their goblin leader, and Clarg and his pet wolf are still in the cave. You have the goblin tied up somewhere in the woods around a tree that you captured earlier.
Totally flagpole.
And he's still there, guys. He's still there. I hope you didn't forget about him. So let's get started. I'll let you guys do whatever you want to do now.
So we're still at the mouth of the cave, leaving, or did we already leave?
We're kind of outside.
Right there on the map where
the
you're
map
at.
went away.
All right. So we have some time before the spell wears off. Try to put as much distance between them and us as possible. We want to head back to the wagon.
Do we want to go around here and maybe check for it? Or another path away from?
I can do that.
Left from here.
Well, he was here.
Pick up Gunder's trail. Pick up Gunder's trail. Can I do that?
Talk to.
We could ask him. That would be a good idea too.
Got a new friend.
So this is Sildar. Here's an image for you guys. Just see what he looks like. Minus the armor. So right now he has no equipment. He has no weapons, no armor.
Is that all inside?
He's pretty bruised up, being kicked around by the goblins for a day. He looks at you and he's got enough energy to move around now because of the healing. He's not like physically wounded, but he's malnourished. So, in like a raspy voice, he looks over at Rixian, who's so far given that healing. And he's like, please, can you spare some water?
Right there.
Yeah, but it's the toilet to the
I
goblins.
don't want to drink that.
Oh, that's fair.
He takes a drink of your water.
Sorry, wrong flask.
Wrong
flask. Here's the water.
he spits out the what do you have in your? Is it wine? Okay, an ale. So he just kind of spits that out and he drinks the water and he almost gets the whole water skin in one drink. I mean, he's thirsty. Yeah, he hasn't had. Yeah, you could tell he hasn't had to drink water, and he kind of coughs up a little bit and looks at you guys and says, "Okay, what's your plan now?"
What of Gundren?
Says, "I don't know. Gundren was taken shortly after we got here. I did hear a couple things while I was in the cave before I knocked me unconscious."
Sure.
So, apparently there's a bugbear named Clarg. He's the one that bosses them around.
Yeah, we took care of that problem.
But there's somebody else. They kept talking about this black spider. I don't speak Goblin very well. I can understand a little bit. But I understood that. That was in common.
I speak Goblin now.
Oh, you
It is.
Nice.
I mean, me talking with him in there, I think I speak Goblin now because it went so well. I think I totally do. It worked.
I'll say something. I'll say. So what happened in the cave in Goblin?
I took care of it. We should probably start walking back to the cart now. By the way, just probably should start walking. Let's go get that goblin and let's start heading back to the cart.
I agree.
Do I have enough time to check to see?
Sure, roll me a survival.
$17.
17 total. I mean, that's really good. You don't see any tracks, however. Only the tracks leading in with the heavy, the bodies being carried in and the goblin foot traffic. You don't even see bugbear tracks.
So there must be a back door. Pretty sure that's where. Or just follow this route.
So Sildar looks at you guys as you're talking, and he's kind of regaining himself a little bit. He's starting to get a little bit more composure. Looking around, and he says, I know there's goblins still in there, but I sure would like to get back to Phandelver. I don't have my armor, I don't have any weapons.
Is your
I
armor
wouldn't
in
be
the
much
cave?
good of you in a fight. He says, they took it, I don't know. He looks over, isn't there like a dead goblin around here?
Yeah.
There's a couple.
He looks
Yeah,
over.
but we hid those bodies.
Oh, okay. So they're
We
not
hid
there.
those
That's
bodies.
right,
They're
you
not
drug them in the
We drug them
bushes.
into the
Okay.
bushes.
They probably have weapons.
We could give
Give
them
them
those
something.
goblins weapons.
I mean,
It's like if you could spare anything.
I'll go into the bush. I'll pull
Uh,
whatever bows and whatever weapons that aren't broken from the goblins that we killed.
We also have some
I'll
short
hand
swords.
it to him, and I have a crowbar.
We have some short
Yeah,
swords.
and
and
he would like
party
to anything. I mean, he's a fighter, so he would like to have any sort of weapon to defend himself. And
I have 5 short swords.
okay. So you just toss him a
Party
short sword.
trailer, yeah.
I take.
He looks at you while he just stares at you and your 5 short swords.
So I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna take one of his swords.
So you want to tell me, Grey Warrior, like you got pounced by all this vermin?
So me and Gundren were heading out to Phandelver. We both we were kind of in the same goal, but my business was a little bit different. I'm there to help him. See, Gundren found this old mine called the Wave Echo Cave. It hasn't been around in a while. In fact, he's been searching for it for quite some time. I've known other scholars that have searched for it. It's actually, there's a little bit of a legend behind it. It says, so he found the cave, and he had the map on him. I think whoever took him wanted their hands on that map. They want to get to the cave as well.
So the map, I found something like map.
Yeah.
Was it empty?
Gundren had the map. I don't know.
found the 2.
I'm gonna pull out the 2. Was this it?
He looks at it and says, where'd you find it?
It was by the road.
Probably his map then.
Open it.
Okay.
Are we going to do this
nothing's
all
in it.
here, or are we going to start heading back?
Let's just start heading back.
We're
We're going to head
As
back
we were
towards the
walking.
cart.
So as you guys are traveling and you're talking to him, okay.
I'm gonna
I
pick
want
up-
to change. I want to change the markers on any traps that I see. I want to erase their markers. Move them.
There was the pit trap.
Yeah.
That was it.
Okay. Well, any of those markers.
So
You
so
said
you're
that I could
clearing their
I
markers
memorize
so
the
that they hit their
I'm
own
clearing-
trap.
Yeah, I'm clearing their markers and using our markers because we put our markers, but I'm moving their marker to another one.
Okay.
And I'm querying him.
Yeah, he's busting
Small
his balls a bit.
So like thousands.
I want to grab the goblin we had tapped about. Take him with us.
Okay. So as you guys are leaving, you
We
untie him. So you
be a rat
just
goblin.
We could just leave him.
hog tying him, and
He's still bound hand, whatever, but he still has his feet.
you'll see Sildar look back at the goblin and go, "What's the point of this? Just kill him."
We're gonna get
He showed us where you were. Then he has valuable information.
Or get the information, then kill him.
I'm taking it with me for right now.
Either we let him go or kill him. I don't care
Again,
which one.
I'm
We can flip a dice, like-
taking it with me. Y'all can have the conversation with Sildar.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye on him.
To your question, Rikshin, Sildar looks at you and says, "Well, there was just too many of them, and they got us by surprise. I can take quite a few goblins in my own hand, but they got the jump on us. There was a pretty large bugbear with them as well. quite strong.
They were under any. No, about the Black Spider. There's a connect.
I think they were trying to pick him off, specifically Gundren.
So, you've been with Gun. He seemed nervous about anybody that might.
He didn't mention anything. He was just excited about finding the cave.
Has he been fairly vocal about finding it? Oh, been talking about it around town.
Who else might?
He was trying to meet up with his brothers. That's why I accompanied him. I'm trying to get to Phandelver myself. I'm actually in search of somebody. And I want to help him reopen the mine. Phandelver's a fairly new settlement. Phandelin's a fairly new settlement. One of my goals is to bring about some prosperity to the area. I hear there's some rough happenings going on in Phandelin. More importantly, one of my allies is there, and I'm trying to get a hold of him. I haven't been able to reach him lately. He goes by the name Yarno Alberk.
Let you know, while all this is going on, I'm kind of just having a little private conversation with the goblin.
Okay.
Kind of telling him that I went into the cavern. I made a deal with Clark. Killed Yemic. I took his head. And I got this from Clark, and I show him the statue that I got. Show him that, hey, look, this is what I got or whatever. And that, you know, I'm basically regaling him about what I did in there.
Right.
But it's not really that where I'm blabbing to all everybody else with, but I am telling him specifically in detail what happened in there.
So the goblin, not really sure of his fate yet, is just he believes you. He's looking at, you know, he's still tied up, I'm guessing, and you guys are dragging him by rope. And he's just nodding to whatever you say and agreeing with whatever you're saying right now. But he's kind of keeping quiet.
We've run out of uses for goblin.
I've got a use for him.
So let's say we get to the wagon. Let's say we get to the wagon. Go to town. We have to pick up Gundren. Way to town. That's what we. Yeah, I looked. Couldn't find it.
Probably one way in. Or it's. I've already been.
Alright.
So
Oh?
Now we are.
is that
Quiet.
is that
You have to
something
bring
we
that
can
closer.
do if we follow the stream back? If there's any trails that come. Party that took that.
Yeah, you
I'm
rolled.
steady
You
tracking
rolled.
for
Yeah.
Gundren.
Your roll was good enough to pick up any trail,
Okay.
and you're just not able to see anything. I mean, whoever came and got them, however they left, wherever they went, you have no idea.
They must have flown away, guys.
Or they could have walked through the stream.
When when he sees you looking for tracks, he says, "I think I overheard where they took Gundren, at least the location." He says,
Really?
I don't know which way they went. I don't know where this is at, but they kept mentioning castle. Call it Cragmaw Castle. Both.
So I'm pretty sure that spell effect's gonna its strength. So we put as much.
Well, we've been walking.
And he says, I don't know where the castle's at, but maybe we can find something in Phandelin.
Locals at the castle nearby the local.
Would my character know, since he's been moving wares throughout this area for a while? Gundren, would he?
You know the area kind of well, but you've never seen or heard of a castle.
And would that be mentioned like that? Anything?
Well, so
Totally different.
when he mentions the Wave Echo Cave, you being a knowledge cleric have actually heard about that. You know a little bit about this because
Do I roll, or is
you
it
know the
just
history.
what
No,
I know?
you know the history of this land. I mean, just based. I mean, this is what your class literally is.
Right.
You're a knowledge cleric. This is something you would know because it has to deal with the region you're in. So this is what you know about the Wave Echo Cave. So a little over 500 years ago, a clan of dwarves and gnomes made an agreement known as the Phandelver's Pact, by which they would share a rich mine in a wondrous cavern known as Wave Echo Cave. In addition to its mineral wealth, the mine contained great magical power. Human spellcasters allied themselves with the dwarves and gnomes to channel and bind the energy into a great forge known as the Forge of Spells. Isn't that badass?
That's so cool.
That's so badass, right? Where magic items could be crafted.
Who stayed up all night thinking of that?
Times were good, and the nearby human town of Phandelver prospered as well. But then there was disaster. The orcs swept through from the north and laid waste to all in their path, including Phandelver. The powerful force of orcs were reinforced by evil mercenary wizards, and they attacked Wave Echo Cave, seized its riches and magical treasures. The human wizards fought alongside their dwarf and gnome allies to defend the Forge of Spells. The ensuing spell battle destroyed much of the cavern. Few survived the cave-ins and tremors, and the location of Wave Echo Cave was lost. You've heard about this. The main things were the big battle that took place 500 years ago, and of course, people want to find it because of the Forge of Spells.
Okay, so back to one of my original questions. We found something that might hold a map. Was the map in there?
I never saw the map, but I assume so.
Well, so we found that little like
Found a map case, right?
a map case.
Yeah.
So I found that and that was empty.
Yes.
Correct, okay. Just want to make sure I had that remembered. So, like that'd be super stupid if we didn't. Like
You opened it. It was empty.
okay.
Look at this.
Foiled again.
I just want to double check that because that would be
Don't
really
pull
upsetting.
prisoner of Azkaban.
All right, good.
So about this time after you explaining what happened, I'm guessing you were
I'm
explaining
gonna
the party.
relay all of this information to the party.
And as
Wow.
we can turn him up a little bit. We can check his settings. Technical difficulties here. We need that
I'm being silent.
the error or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what we
I'm being
need.
silent.
Give him like a 3 gain or something.
No, 2 was too high, remember?
Just do it. Do it. Do it.
Now I have a plan.
Do it live.
Awesome.
That might be.
Talk to me.
Alright, how's that?
You're gonna have to talk into them.
Am I really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You get that closer and just kind of.
Okay. Wow. Not working? Alright, how's that? Alright, how about
That
now? If I'm talking to you.
Come through a little bit.
Alright, cool. I'm just gonna be doing a lot of this.
That action. All right.
Alright.
So I'm gonna relay all that information about the cave 500 years ago. This battle. Apparently, Gundry found it, and that's probably what all of this is tied to. Is this army of orcs and
Please.
Somebody's trying to find.
so Gundry found it, and I
Kid-
think it's probably since he discovered it, they're probably trying to stop that from.
Or they're
Back.
trying to.
Sounds like
Yeah.
everyone involved pretty much.
Was it
Sounds
lost?
kind of like a Tomb
Yeah,
Raider.
the
It
whole
was
cave
lost for that 500 years. Now, Phandelver was also destroyed by the orcs at that time.
Okay.
There is since been a resettlement to Phandelver. A bunch of miners have started to resettle the old buildings, the old crumbled buildings that were there, the kind of ruins of Phandelver. And it has since started to prosper because there are hills and mountains in the. So there's a lot of panhandlers. It's not like there's a gold rush going on, but there's a little bit of prosperity to be had. And as Sildar's talking about this, he seems excited about the ability to bring prosperity to the region through this mine. One of the reasons why he was wanting to help Gundren accomplish this.
So, are you from here? You're from Phandelver?
Yeah, well, not from Phandelver. I'm from Neverwinter. I was in the Griffin Cavalry. That was a while ago. Tired.
So yeah, we're gonna head back.
You get to the cart, oxen, still there, still healthy.
Okay, put everything on.
Sildar says, if it's okay with you, try to do a little rest. And he's gonna try to find as comfortable situation as he can. I mean, he just kind of...
The Ren, out.
Wait, were you climbing up in at the same time? Okay.
Out you go, the Ren.
All right. So, by the way, anybody in the chat, if the audio is bad, if someone's getting echoey, let us know and we can make some quick adjustments on that. We're learning as we go along here, guys. So it's not gonna be perfect. Okay. Back to the trail. So you guys got a good look at Sildar, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that mustache.
That's Sildar.
That's
It's a very
dope.
good watch this. And
He dyes his mustache,
mini is
but not his
Sildar,
hair.
by the way. That mini was provided by.
Oh man.
Oh
That's awesome.
wow. Yeah.
Do they do other things?
Thank you.
They
we
print
you
tons
play.
of awesome minis, and if you want a 10% discount, click the link below and get to the checkout. You get 10% off everything, but only with that link. Otherwise, you go some other way, you're paying full price.
Oh man.
Nothing like a custom mini.
Really easy to click. It's a
It
big
really,
square.
it really is a good looking mini. I
It
like
really
it.
is.
The
yeah.
detail's pretty darn awesome.
The scaling is good too. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be fun to paint.
It's a good size too.
He's definitely got a lot of the fan action going. You know, if he had feathered hair, it'd be
It's
perfect,
very, very
you know?
windy.
Plenty of details. Yeah, very dramatic. I like it.
So, where are you guys heading?
Phandelver.
Phandelver.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because obviously we don't
can
know.
find out the
No one in the
location
party
of the
knows where the castle is, and so probably searching around the town would probably be the best chance for
Yeah,
us.
tracking it
once we
down.
start
if I
moving
would have
again.
picked up the trail, I would have probably.
Ender.
Do you still have Goblin in tow? Okay. I'm just making sure
Yes.
It's gonna be a problem if we walk into town with him.
because
That's gonna get
The
off.
Ren,
I'm literally
can,
about to sit right
can
back
you
there.
see? Can you ask if your friend if they
that was
know
good.
where the
Now it's
Cragmore
not looking
Castle
up.
is? He said
Okay.
he didn't know, but
So here's
He
how
only
this is
knew
going to
that.
work, guys. Traveling still. And this is the wilderness area. It's not safe like the high road was.
So as we get back to the cart, I'm gonna have my owl familiar out
Okay,
within
you
100,
got about
100 feet.
100 feet?
100 feet I can play
So
with.
it doesn't get very far, but it can still see farther than you.
Yeah.
And
So
any of
it's
you
gonna be
guys-
flying up just a little bit higher just to see like any disturbances on.
A little bit of a heads up. That's all
Yeah.
we need. Do we want to get our
What is
cart
your
on the
hours?
road? Yeah. Do we want to get our marching orders?
That I believe.
Yes, I do need
oh,
to
and we need a card, big card.
Oh. It always looks weird. Which direction are we going, by the way?
going.
I go up front. He's resting in the
Option
cart.
13.
13.
We could just say he's in the cart and keep him off until we come off the board.
Eldridge Blood.
Sorry, Ren. Looks like he took.
You want to be?
Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah.
Somebody roll me a D4.
Walking's good for the heart.
Oh, are we gonna do hit points?
Yes. Okay, 2.
That's a good point.
Oh,
I completely
one.
forgot. But you can either pick 5 plus or con or you risk it and roll.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, so since you guys leveled up last time, we're gonna roll our hit point dice since we forgot to do that at the beginning. Here's how it's gonna. Okay, that works. There's your roll. Here's how it's gonna work. You get to either pick the average, or you can roll for it. If you don't like your roll, you happen to.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, we're rolling in front of the camera.
No.
Let's talk about the.
Anders. Alright,
So anyways,
Keep it going.
the second chance, so you can take the average the first time or roll. Best just to roll. And then you can either re-roll, and you have to take the re-roll, or you can take the average. again.
What's the average?
What's your hit point?
Whatever
okay.
your hit dice.
So, what did you roll?
I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Ooh.
You gonna try to re-roll? You gonna gamble a little bit?
Hell no.
I rolled a 1 on
D10.
that one, so I am going to. I'm going to re-roll.
So what's okay?
I rolled a 1 first time.
Well, now you can still take the average.
Yeah. So I think for a fighter, is it 6?
No, it's.
No, it's a D10 for a fighter.
Well, I know what's your average.
It'd be a 5 if
I think it's
the
probably a
average.
5.
It's halfway between 10.
A little bit more than
Oh,
No, I think it's.
mine's yeah. Fighter.
Thanks for Cam. Appreciate you.
Or 6 plus your constitution. So you can either re-roll or take 6 plus your con. Yeah.
Well, it's always plus your con.
Risk.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's. But if I roll,
If you roll again, you have to keep the second
I'll
roll.
do the average.
That's
Yeah,
not
if
a
you
bad
roll
idea.
Again, you have to keep.
You have to. You can't go back to the first roll.
Yeah.
You can't choose the average. You have to keep the second roll.
Yeah, that's why you said you want to gamble. I'll do a gamble if you're not gonna make me.
No.
Hey!
Hey! Next hit points. Man, we got some hot rollers today.
Of 9.
You know.
I'm gonna have 18. Well, I got 20.
Okay, who hasn't rolled yet? 7. Respectable.
Yeah.
Respectable. 4. Okay, you can get 5 or re-roll.
Nah, it's fine.
So take the 5.
Are you just taking the average then?
I'll just take that. I have no problems taking what I rolled.
Well, you get to take the. Okay.
I'm saying I have no problems taking what I rolled.
All right.
Ren speaks.
Take
Hey
what I
man,
rolled.
you lost a hit point, man.
All right.
It's fine.
He doesn't need
I'm
them.
concerned about you.
Literally the god of chance. It would be dishonorable
I got
for him
this.
to not
Yeah,
take
I
it.
got it.
I believe you.
Right?
I got it.
You got it. Okay.
Am I right in that?
Don't
He's
worry
gonna take
about
the toughness.
it. Don't worry about it. I got it.
Okay. So you have to say, "I like to live."
No, here's the point: is that you don't really need hit points if you don't plan on getting hit.
That's a good point.
That's all you have to worry about.
Those
How's that
finagle.
working for you?
when you walk up to him solo, you don't plan on getting hit then too.
Well, I mean, again, you just don't plan on it. You don't have to worry about it.
I like that. All right.
That's the way my character sees it. If you don't plan on getting hit, you don't have to worry about it.
How
That's
far
right.
ahead do you usually plan exactly?
I would have taken the average.
5 minutes?
Did he even
It's
try
how
to
the
reroll?
moods-
Try to reroll?
No.
Did you try to reroll?
So he rolled once.
Took
Could
the
have
first
taken
roll.
the average.
But
Just took his first roll.
You're not gonna try to reroll? Oh, okay. Hey man, that's you.
Okay.
Do you, boo?
As you guys are going down the Tribor Trail on your way to Phandelver, the Tribor Trail continues, and then there's an offshoot towards Phandelver. Start heading south. You guys remember the map?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Yes.
Pull it up.
No.
I have it here, but we're almost there. So basically,
Yeah.
we're on the trail and it's gonna go south. We're about a half a day away from the last ambush. So. Do we have enough time to get there by nightfall? Truck, if we.
I think it was 5.
So
We were right. We were right there. We were almost there before
you
we
were right
days to make it
here.
Oh, okay.
That's
about a day and a half.
You could probably make it to Phandelver by nightfall, by evening, right before nightfall. The way traveling works is you travel until a couple hours before dark, and then you make camp, and then you rest for the night because you don't want to make camp in the dark.
And
So
you don't
it's
wanna
that
search for a good
24
campsite in the
miles that
dark.
you can make on normal speed in a day is from like daylight to about 2 hours before dusk.
Okay.
So we're
When-
just not going to camp.
Correct.
We're gonna try.
When you get to about right here, heading down south towards Phandelver, ahead of you, you see another oxen pulling a small, beaten-down carriage. There is a older human male, older human female, 3 children, and 1 younger female coming your way. They look like maybe farmers or some common worker. And as you're approaching them, I mean, how close do you want to get? They see you as you're coming. I mean, you guys see them a little bit quicker because you guys, most of you have pretty keen sight. So you catch them pretty quickly.
We're not threatening.
I'll just looking for anything.
We'll continue forward.
Yeah.
I mean, we're on a road. We can't get too far away from the path.
And there's children.
Yeah, I'm not worried. I just, being cautious.
Okay.
See if they're being stalked.
Right past where the goblins.
We can warn them.
Back.
Yeah. Yeah, there might be a war party out looking.
Wait.
It's not safe.
Probably best.
You might want some more steep heading out this night into. Don't give him any. Trying to get a job here, man.
Horse and cart.
Where's that fly? That is very distracting. Okay, guys, you're gonna see murder insect. Death.
Don't hit the TV.
I'll try not to. So I was hoping for the zapper so I could.
Aim for my face.
That's way more fun.
Eldritch blast.
We'll get you one of those little rock salt shooters.
Eldritch
That's what
blast.
we need.
Yeah.
Okay, as you guys get close enough to within earshot, you see the man, the humanoid, the older male, who's kind of pulling the oxen along. He goes, "Ho there!
Greetings.
There seems to be enough on the road for the both of you, but he still kind of stops and makes sure he clears to the side. Says, traveling to Phandelver.
Aye.
Well, we're leaving. We're headed to Neverwinter.
I ask you why.
Come on, rough times. We're pretty hard up. We don't want to show up there as beggars on the street. We're willing to sell you what we have.
We'll be looking at your wares.
We don't have much of wares, just what we have with us, what we're bringing.
I'd like to caution you. There's a raiding party. Now goblins on the road on the way between here and Neverwinter.
I'll take my chances with the goblins.
So be it.
Says,
What news from Phandelver? What can you tell us?
What type of scourge is causing you to run toward goblins as opposed to staying in a city or a town?
that's the damn gang. Driving most people away.
Tell us more.
There's a gang.
They call themselves the Red Brands. They seem to think they're the muscle in town, and we don't have a law to deal with them, so rather than lose everything I have, and everything I've worked for, I'd rather be beggars on the street in Neverwinter.
Mercenaries.
Says, they came in not too long ago, a few months back.
How many?
There's a handful of them that hang out at the tap house.
Like a dozen less?
Yeah, probably so. I stay clear. We're just miners. We live on the outskirts, but they came knocking on my door and.
What do they demand? Are they just brigands or mine? They work for a living?
No, no, they just take what they want.
Extortion?
We don't have. There's no guard or any law really.
Who do they answer to?
Yeah,
Or
who's
their
in
leader.
charge?
Who's the big?
Says I don't know that. I just know that they're roughing up town. You can probably ask somebody in town. We're just trying to get out before something happens to us.
Well, they said they were offering to sell stuff out of the wagon. I don't want to take anything out of that.
So he shows you basically like what they need to live food, like family heirlooms.
Take that from them.
He finally said, if you're not interested, as you're looking through and you're like, man, I don't want to take
your stuff. Yeah.
Says, well, my daughter's come of age. Charlotte, maybe you'll take her hand in marriage for something. We'll be beggars on the street if we don't. If we don't get something, please.
I'll give
I'll sell my last ox and cart.
I'll give them my ration that I have. I'll just try to replenish.
Yeah. Give it to him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give them my rations. And I'll go hunt if I need.
He sees your generosity and he says, "Yeah, but that'll help us eat.
What do you
need?
need?
Gold. We have none."
I know somebody that has 5 gold.
Yeah.
He recently came into some money.
That's a goblin. Goblin.
You hear the saddest whimper from the goblin as you take the gold that he so rightfully earned.
And I'm gonna give them, tell them to go with the blessing of Timora, and hopefully their luck will change. Road, be wary. Many goblins out, just like this, and give them a little tap on the back of the head or whatever.
They kind of just now see the goblin as you pull the goblin around the back of the cart.
Very tied up goblin.
And they look at you guys like, man, these guys mean business. And he says, I appreciate you so much, sir, for anything that you're willing to help us with. This will keep us off the street for at least a week or so.
Well met.
Maybe we could they might have information.
Is there anything that you can tell us that can help us with this gang or what's going on in Phandelver? We're looking for our friend Gundren. Do you know him?
He shakes his head.
No,
like I said, we're just I'm a miner by trade, but they came and they took what I had.
I asked him. Well, we're new from around here, but we're looking for a castle, maybe hidden in the woods. It's not on any of my maps.
Castle? Well, I haven't seen a castle, but there's old Tressendor Manor in town. It's nothing but a pile of ruins now.
Does
Krogmore mean anything to you? The name Krogmore?
Shakes his head. Does not.
I'm not gonna ask him about the black spider. I don't want to
have
give everybody.
Who runs Phandalin?
Master.
The Red Brands
runs Phandelver. Sorry.
Buffering.
Loading, please wait.
Say louder. Who run Phandelin? Master Basta.
What was the name of the manor? Name of the manor?
Tressendor Manor.
Tressendor.
We have a town master. He hasn't done much. Fat old fool. Harbin Wester's his name.
No,
what's his name?
That's not what I meant. Who runs Phandelver?
Oh, that would be the Red Brand gang for sure.
Harvin what?
Harbin Mest or Harbin?
Town master. Harbin Wester.
If there was one soul that you could rely on and put your trust in, who would it be?
Eldred.
Well, there's still good people in Phandalin that want to see it prosper and want to see it grow. We can't deal with for God's sakes, they murdered a man in the streets. I don't want that for my family. I don't want to die for him.
Is there an inn or friendly name we can go to?
Nods. The Stonehill Inn's the place you're looking for. Ran by a good fellow, Tobin Stonehill.
Okay.
Bad miner, but a great innkeeper.
We were supposed to go to meet him.
Barthen.
No,
is
this is
his-
Barthen's Provisions.
When you mention you're going to meet Barthen, he says, he's a good one too. Most folk in town are good except for the Red Brand.
When did the Red Brand show?
Well, like I said, we don't go into town ever so often. I would say maybe over a month or two ago.
Okay, guys, this is out of game. They're abandoning their home. Good base of operations.
Well, they're outside of town. But
We
go to the.
I don't know how to ask if we can borrow your house for an adventure.
I'm sure if we see it.
For headquarters?
Yeah.
We just ask them.
Yeah. I'll leave it to somebody with more.
Let me
That's
borrow
not
your
me.
house, please.
Where were you and your family staying?
We live in a place a little south of town, maybe a mile or two out.
Did you sell your home?
No, we just left it. It's not much of a home. I mean, so you know that this area, like, there's a homesteads and everything around it. Like, miners will come here since the town is being reopened, because now you have a trading post. Now you have the town master, and there's a few reasons for them to go into town and to have a central location. But yep, you could probably assume that, judging by the condition their cart's in, they're going to have maybe a shack out and as a homestead a mile or two outside of town. He points you out the location. I guess you have a map. Someone has a map of the area.
Yeah, I do.
He points out, head south down the Miners Trail, south outside of Phandelver. About a mile or two out. You can't miss it.
Okay, is there anything that we need to know? Do you have anybody watching? Drop your name.
Probably just in a bank.
I'll let the earth take it for all I care. We're out of here.
Cool. We have a bat cave.
Sweet.
Well, I'll turn to Mila.
I know the heartbreak of losing a home. My sympathy. Good luck on your travels.
Thank you, sirs, for your help.
Oi, we're off.
This 5 gold will help us quite a bit.
Good luck.
He gives you he's very thankful of what you guys have just given him. And
what the goblin gave
are you
him.
sure you don't want to take my daughter's hand in marriage for 10 gold?
No offense, but you just met us. No idea.
Maybe later.
We're carrying a goblin.
So he just is happy with what he got, and
We're gonna drag
he
the goblin
proceeds
and
on the way,
down.
avoiding the goblin. Sildar looks at you, the Ren, and says, "That was a kind thing you did."
It's just the way of Timora. Their luck's gonna change.
On your travels, by the way, Sildar mentioned that he wants you help getting to Phandelver. I know you agree to do it naturally, but he said that when he gets there, he can get a loan and be able to pay you guys for getting him there.
Oh, cool. We got a gold. I still want to save
He
my
said he'll
friend,
give you
though.
guys 50 gold to get him there.
How much?
50 gold
Total.
That's
probably.
fine. That's fine.
total.
Thank you. That pays us for at least. Okay. Well, since we have a gold, there's still the issue of my friend being out there captured.
We'll get him. We have to know where to go first. Hopefully Phandelver will have some in. If we ever want to break into a few heads, we got that option.
We have a place to as a backup. I have
Probably a
plan
bar
for
there
that.
too.
I could use a drink.
Aye. Okay, we're gonna head into the town.
If he has an interest in the town, he might not have been there in the last. You could ask him.
For all we know, he might be the. I don't know, but I think we'll just let him carry the adventure.
So just let me know before we're inside the city proper where we see.
You guys
Okay.
coming down the hill. You
Very important.
see. Stone wall around it. Phandelver.
Are there any guards out front, or is it just kind of...
No guards.
So it's right before we get up there to the thing. I want to take the goblin aside. I'm going to tell him, now look, I know I took away your money. I know that hurt. But you were going to die with that money. But I'm going to let you live. But I got some bad news for you. If I catch you again, I'm going to take your hand. Or worse, I'm going to take your head.
The goblin says, I never hurt anybody ever again.
I want you to run back to your friends and to tell him what I told you about what happened in the cave. Tell him that I'm coming.
I'm done with the Cragmaws.
Sure you
please. Let him be done with the Cragmars. I don't need-
They just keep me in trouble.
Sure they are.
I'm a good goblin, I promise.
Mm-hmm. Now run and tell him what I told you.
So, what?
What you call it? He's still bound, but I'm telling him to I mean, his feet were never bound, but tell him to go take off.
So you cut his hands loose, or
No.
just to run?
I have a question. Was I close enough to hear the goblin say Cragmaw?
I'm assuming you're all around while he's doing. Are you taking him away from everybody else?
I mean, just as we were.
Yeah,
I'm just asking about the Cragmaws. Who are they?
That's the name of the tribe, Cragmaw tribe.
Is there a castle?
I think so.
Do you know where?
I think that's where the other goblins came from.
To take
I think we said that last time, though.
Gundren? Yeah. Okay.
Show us where it is.
Do you know where it is?
They don't. No.
I think we went over this.
Okay.
question- that-
You can't give us anything else.
I don't think I probably should
like,
catch it.
Now he drops the name of the clan.
All right, cool.
So
So
it all comes together. So there's
Got
a
it.
bigger goblin tribe, and
They're probably set up in the.
got it.
So,
All right, let him go.
once I'm sure he's taking off, right?
Yeah, he took off. As soon as you said take off, he bolts.
Okay.
He's still within 300 feet.
If for
Yes.
if for nothing else, if for nothing else,
I'm gonna put a hand on your shoulder. That's not
for
very
nothing else,
sporting.
you could track him.
I'm gonna see first before I let him go. Is there something?
He's gone. He cut him loose.
gone, yeah.
All right. Well, we can at least track him from that spot. He's not being careful.
Oh, you wanted to go hunt him down again?
Eventually.
Oh God!
It's like a yo-yo.
This goblin just can't catch a break.
Don't get captured by our party.
I think let's into the future. We're gonna be level 18, and we're gonna keep running into this guy.
Oh, no, he's some
my
cabbages.
He's slowly working his way out of that 300-yard range.
I'm not gonna aim at him. I'm gonna aim,
Oh, come on.
up his nose, around his nose, whatever. Just to the side. Eldritch blast,
Roll me an attack.
Oh, are you trying to miss or trying?
Trying to miss.
He's trying to miss, but if okay, so
23.
you're successful. Your accuracy is on point, and you blast near his feet, and you hear like a little as he from the distance as he keeps running.
Watch him come back like so many levels later, all leveled up and buffed.
Oh man!
Just be like, just like left and wait.
I suppose I should thank you. Without you, I would have never become strong.
He's gonna be like one punch goblin.
Punch.
All right.
Crag got so much. Crag lost all of his hair.
So for guys, first order of business. Dropping off the pass. Finding out what we can.
Correct.
Yeah.
We could probably when we drop off the Barthen might
Yeah.
Background.
what's going on. Because the thing is they know
go back to
somebody
the intro.
knows something is going on that they're
Arriving.
keeping this mine secret,
Arriving in.
and it sounds like there's a lot more gold.
Find the.
And I want to find my friend.
It seems that like what we need to do is we need to find castle so we got the map,
Then
then go find the cave.
that for
I
everything.
have to
works.
No, that's not
But-
the right one. That one.
Oh, cool.
That's not what you see.
Oh,
Back
a
to-
I thought that was the town. I was like, oh,
I want to go to
Dusty.
the saloon.
Dusty.
The graphic change.
So let's start looking for Barthen's provisions.
Okay. So, as you guys approach, what I got for y'all? Markers.
Ooh.
Go out so you guys.
Oh, look at that. Level.
Name drop. Roll credits.
There's.
Oh, it's okay. Gotcha. It's all one. Who wants to do the list?
Do the list.
You can do the list.
What is the? of all the things we're doing?
No. This is the list of the buildings. Fill it out.
Okay.
I mean, I can do it. If
You
you
got the
want.
computer and everything.
Yeah, I can type it in.
You're gonna do one.
You want my clipboard?
Yes, please. Actually, I can do it on my book.
You know what? We should really get a splash screen for like that whole like technical difficulties things. It's like that little organ playing, like dun 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 dun. You know that song I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, that zany music, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please stand by.
Some nice elevator music. So we're just gonna work our way down the list.
Holy Grail, right?
Or we fill this in as we.
I
Yes,
think
fill it in.
I think we're gonna
As
be
you
playing a
explore.
game of Clue.
Oh, we're exploring.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have to fill in. I'm just giving you those
It helps.
numbers. I'm going to say it makes it easy for me to tell you where you're going. Like, okay, number 1, for example, is what's the first thing you see as you're approaching.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Walk into town.
Okay, you guys got to look at the map.
I'm
Okay,
remembering.
so as you here, I'll pull it up on here.
Oh, I think we're gonna get it up on the TV.
Okay, you're approaching from the north. That northern road where my cursor is, that's the Tribor Trail coming in. You see a few like kids still playing on the fields here. Some people working their farms on the outside. As you walk up, as you bring into town, you see this road stretches all the way out to what looks to be a somewhat of a kind of a central area of town. Okay, high up on this peak to your left, you see this crumbling building, a large crumbling building, and a very broken and dilapidated stone wall goes across. As you pass the wall, you very plainly see, remember it's still daylight, but you're losing daylight. You'll have about maybe an hour left of daylight. This building, number 1, you see the sign hanging out as Barthen's Provisions.
That's number 1.
Number 1.
Okay.
Nice.
Gents, Bothans is over there.
You see Sildar get up off the cart and says, okay, I'm going to head to the inn.
Fight.
I'm sorry, what?
Sildar gets off of the cart and says, alright, I think I see the inn down there at the end of the road. I'm going to go get a room. I'll pay for y'all's rooms tonight. Hopefully they'll take the coin I get tomorrow, but I have some pull around here, so I'll get you a room tonight and your meals.
Sweet.
Tomorrow, when I can get some gold,
Much appreciated.
I'll pay you for escorting me here.
And the bar?
He looks slightly concerned, like, how much gold are we talking? He says, drinks are on me. I owe you.
Alright, now we're talking.
Don't make me
Come out
regret
of our
that.
50 tomorrow, though.
It's gonna come out at 50. Well, yeah.
It probably would.
I need 100
I think
beers.
Barthen's
100
probably gonna pay us for the
Split
ring.
LA.
Yeah, we just have to.
Bring me all the beer you have.
Yeah, okay. Barthen's Provisions. So let's go into Barthen's and deliver the stuff.
We're gonna do
You see a couple of workers going around, just tidying up the place, taking care of business. One of them approaches you, says, hey guys, how can I help you? My name's Xander.
Hey, Andrew.
I'm not making that up. That's
Jiznim. That's awesome. That's so cool.
He's actually a very handsome looking man. Tall, strong, handsome. Some would say dashing. He also, you can just tell by looking at him, he's very intelligent. He has the most amazing green eyes. You almost get lost in them.
I am swimming.
The other worker actually barely gets any work done. She's just leaning on the broom, watching him the whole time. Swimming.
It's like that.
That's some pull there. Okay.
You all ready for this voice acting?
Wait. What's the other one's name?
Thistle.
I thought it was even something else.
No. He says, hey guys, what can I help you with? Welcome to Barthens.
Thank you. My name's Lucian. We were hired by Gundren to deliver some...
I think I've heard about that.
Cart's outside. We're going to need some help unload. Have you seen him or heard about him recently?
I just know that there's a cart for Gundren coming in. I don't know who Gundren is. But I'll get Barthen. He probably knows. He goes back and says, "Hey Barthen, get out here. We got some people coming in." And he goes to unloading the cart. It's almost too easy for him.
Juggles a couple crates.
Balance him on his shoulders.
It's done the fastest you've ever seen someone unload a cart.
That's just incredible. I'm just impressed.
Wow,
that's a good movie.
That's a good movie. I've never seen anyone unload a cart like that.
That's a good movie.
I was very confused for like a second, where I was like, "Wait, what?"
All right. A large, not huge, not necessarily heavy set gentleman comes out, but someone that is maybe in his
Enjoys his ale.
low 40s. He enjoys his ale, but still, you could tell if he needed to pick up a crate and move it around, he could pick up that crate and move it around. He comes out to you guys and says, "Oh, I've been expecting you."
Well met.
Well met to you. Hey, say something. You brought Gundren's cart in. I've been expecting this actually today.
We brought Gundren's cart. No sign of Gundren. Heard anything?
Oh, I haven't talked to Gundren in weeks. He said he was heading off to Neverwinter to bring some supplies down here.
I'm concerned for my friend. If you hear anything, inform us. We're gonna be at the...
Says, well, what do you mean concerned?
We saw a raiding party. No sign of Gundren. He left just hours before.
Should have beat us here.
Should have beaten us here. We were meant to meet him here.
I was expecting him. What happened?
We're unsure at the moment. We're looking into it. But if we need to, can we ask you a few questions at a later time as we...
Says
it's new to
absolutely.
us.
Yes, of course.
Great. We're concerned.
I owe you some gold.
Yes.
He has Ender, who it takes him probably seconds to count out this gold for you guys. 15 gold apiece.
And this is the secondary payment, right?
This is your reward for bringing the cart of goods.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I've already put that
He was
in.
supposed to pay us because he was expecting the gold.
Did you get any more goods from the cave, by the way? I don't remember. Did you guys pick
we
up?
didn't
I mean,
pick
did you
up-
write any down?
we
You took a couple of
took some
things,
things.
right?
2 potions of healing
Yeah,
and 1 small jade gold.
I don't know
rod.
if he took
Gotcha.
a box or a crate or not.
No, we did not. We didn't
Okay.
take anything else.
Okay.
too heavy.
So he, if that's all you need with him, and he of course says, I am a supplier. If you need to check out my store and purchase anything, just let me know. And he goes to help Ander, who actually already has the cart unloaded. He just goes to chit chat with me, likes talking to him.
As he turns to leave, I just ask him quickly, Barthen, have you heard of Cragmaw Castle? That
Doesn't-
ring
Oh,
a bell?
I'm sorry, that doesn't ring a bell.
Thank you.
Got paid?
We got 50 gold coming.
Sun's going down.
So everyone got their gold, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You no longer have a cart and oxen.
So wonderfully painted,
And you
too.
pay...
I know.
Wow, that's we'll have to get that
We'll have to
back.
transport some more
Yeah.
goods later.
You guys better buy this back. Yeah.
Hey, can we have all that stuff that we just delivered with the gold?
we
you just gave us?
actually want that.
Become really attached to the all right, so let's go to
Who's thirsty?
Stone
No,
Hill.
I do want to ask him if he wouldn't mind renting that out at a later date. Oxen and cart.
Says absolutely. You can buy them if you want.
Can't
I
be
mean, I-
without Bethany.
I may not need to buy just to rent it for.
We can do that too.
I'll speak with you at a later date. And one final question. So, the deal with your stock boy? Is he a prince?
I think so. He must be royalty. I have no idea what he's doing here. He obviously belongs.
Does a pretty good job.
Yeah, he's great. In fact, the store barely
You're a
runs.
lucky man.
I'm glad you noticed.
I need a drink now. Oh, chips, by the way.
Speaking of,
I'll get a.
Well, I mean, come on. We didn't give him enough props on the oxen in the cart, so we got to stroke him on this one.
There we go. There
No
you
kidding,
go.
right? I want to ask him about the lion crest. That
Barthen,
yes, I want to ask about that eventually. That if I can't bring it up now,
can ask him now. What do you want to ask him?
I was gonna ask him. Have you seen this before? And I sketch out the lion.
I have. That's the symbol for the Lion Shield Coster.
Who's
They're
that?
they're another merchant group in town. They come from pretty far out east.
Lion Shield Coster. Do they?
It's ran by Lenine Greywind. She's a smart woman. And
Lion
and a
Shield
pretty
Coster.
the Lion Shield Coster. That's the name of the.
Run by who?
I'm sorry, her store.
Lenine
Lenine Greywind.
Greywind.
By the way,
I'm gonna ask him if he knows anything about the red brand. They are and how many of them there are.
Barthen, by the way.
Barthen.
So there's Barthen. I think it's okay. He's kind of in
Fine.
frame, yeah.
Can you guys see Barthen? Oh, that's even okay.
So much worse. It's so much worse.
You just had to go play. You had to go mess with. Thank you. You just had to go messing with it.
We went to the tavern.
This is why we
early.
can't have nice things.
That's
Okay.
weird. We're gonna go back to this one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Okay.
Where we heading, guys? Still want to talk to Barthen about anything?
Well, yeah. Anything I can learn of Lenine? Does she has a shop in town?
Yeah, but my goods are better.
Of course.
But if you must go to her, yes, she does have goods.
Look, I'm only asking for information. 'Cause
She
Well,
normally
from
sells
Gunter.
more to the miners. I usually sell more of the, to adventurers, people who are just traveling through.
Okay. We just happened to see.
Now that you mention it, I did hear a rumor that you had some issues with a shipment coming in.
Speaking of trouble, we met. Well, I guess ex-town member Miner said they were leaving because of the red brands. What's the story with that?
He lets out a pretty long sigh. He says, well, they've been a problem. They started up these last couple months, just trying to shake us down. Not much we can do about it, really. But
How, mu-
I can't go anywhere, so what do you do?
how many of them are there?
Oh, there's usually 4 or 5 of them hanging around the tap house. But I've seen multiple faces. I couldn't give you an exact number. That's where they usually hang out, the tap house. Like I said, I stay clear of them as much as I can. Anytime I see them, usually trouble follows.
Okay.
do you know who leads them?
Shakes his head. He says, I've only seen the ruffians that hang around town.
So-
I've never seen anybody barking orders at them. They just seem to do what they want.
Do you know anybody who's more closely affiliated with them or would know more about them that's in town that we...
Well, try the Stonehill Inn. where most of the rumors get spread around. Like I said, since they've been here, I've kept to myself.
We get a drink?
That's where we're
Who's
going
thirsty?
anyway.
We can get all of our things that we want to get done.
but
We can get some drinks, you know, find out some more about these people and learn a little bit more about the town.
hey, I get to use my big dick speed.
So as you continue down, I'm guessing you're moving. No longer with an oxen cart in tow. Was it what?
Gorgeous.
You walk past this, obviously a smithy shop right here on number 3. It doesn't appear to be working right now. You can still see the forge. The coals are starting to die down.
Does that smithy shop have a name?
Smith shop.
It's the smithy.
The smithy? Okay.
Yeah, there's a sign that says the smithy.
This claim.
The smithy.
Name is Smith.
Wheelers used to be called Wheelers because they made wheels.
Number 2 here is the Stonehill Inn.
Oh.
I think it was Cartwright.
Number 4, you catch a glimpse as you are coming up to the Stonehill Inn, appears to be a shrine of some sort. And if you happen to know who Timora is, notice it is a shrine to Timora.
So I would know that info.
Yeah, you both would know that.
Is it just like
And Timora is a pretty obvious, like she's a pretty common god. Like everyone knows who Timora is. You all could see it and go, could see there's a shrine to Timora. And it looks to be well kept.
Go drink. Go drink.
is it? And you said it's just a shrine. Is it like just a little statue? Is there like any kind of like benching? What does it look like?
Yeah, there's a couple of benches to either side. It's just a shrine. You know, it has the image of Timora, the symbol of Timora. It's well kept, as in clean. There's a couple of flowers and everything around it, but it's not. There's not like a kneeling stand in front of it or anything like that. It's something that you'd walk by, say a prayer, and then continue on your way, or just ask for a blessing.
I'm gonna walk up to it and dig through my pack and pull out a candle and light it underneath her statue.
Okay.
Do a little prayer. Thanks for. Oh, Timora, thanks for a wonderful day. We had a lot of fun. We all stayed safe. Amen.
Okay. What? Anybody else? Get it. Are we about to have a dumb and dumber?
Did you get it? Alright, so yeah,
We're going into the tavern.
We're definitely going to the tavern.
Yeah. I don't spend any time.
Ale is required.
Cool thing is we do have a backup. Don't want the red whatever gang to know where we're.
What I got?
Quiet Tavern or
Got a little bit of glare on the screen, but I think it's doable.
Alright, so when we walk in, the first thing I'm looking for is anybody who looks like they could be part of the Red Brands. Try to keep an eye on it.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say.
I'm not going in there. No, I want to be aware of who they are and what they look like.
Is this the front door over here?
I can't sacred fight.
I'll check out my room and start stowing some of my stuff, man. Start making myself.
Sildar will be in there.
Just my travel pack. I'll keep.
Are we gonna put people down?
Yeah. Let me get out of your way.
You gonna want a drink?
And I walk up immediately to the bar.
No, sitting down at the bar.
I'll sit next.
Go with
I go
him.
sit next.
Look like armored feet, but they're not. They're just bar. They're not, armed in.
I'm
So
sure
you're
the
saying
ones.
they're weaponless.
Yes.
have an advantage.
So, of the people you see in the tavern right now, they're just enjoying a meal, enjoying a drink. It's a pretty quiet tavern. Not the busy, bustling taverns you're used to of Neverwinter. But then again, it's a small town. It's a growing community.
Gonna go for.
I'm assuming y'all were gung ho about going. Yeah.
Long universe.
Okay, I'll get a
So
table.
Bars where you get the beer.
I'll bring you one.
Exactly.
Don't they bring it to you?
I can.
You guys gonna talk to?
Do I see tattoos?
A lot of us there.
Sildar?
I'll go hang out with you then.
Yeah, you noticed that
Tramp
you
stamp?
caught a glimpse of, like, on his right here forearm, like the symbol of the Griffin Cavalry.
Okay.
And you're not really 100% sure on that. Where did you serve as when your character?
Still 2BD, but I would at least recognize.
Yeah, it's a pretty popular regiment, and actually a very respectable regiment. But he is retired. I mean,
So how long did you serve?
that was a long time ago.
Why are you doing this mess now?
Because it's important business.
Why don't you retire? Enjoy life. Why risk it?
Now, why don't you? I can say the same for you. I can tell you. You could have put your sword down a long time ago.
Yeah, but I owe it to somebody to fulfill my destiny.
Well, let's just say my destiny is to help the land.
Fair enough.
I
What are you
too
drinking?
work for a greater cause. He says, "No, it's on me, bud." And he waves over Tobin, who brings a nice pint of ale and slaps down in front of you. Not the swig, not the old ale swig you've had in your wineskin, but good, something fresh from the tap.
Cheers.
He cheers you.
Down it.
Okay, he's not quite as fast as you. He takes a sip, sets it down. He says, "Well, I'll be retiring early tonight." He says, "I just wanted to warm my stomach and try to forget the last couple of days."
Well, man.
As he leaves, I'll just.
He gives you a nod and throws up his mug, and he takes his drink and he goes to the back rooms, one of these back rooms here. Put him in that little room there, the little common room, the little one bed.
All right.
So, here you are. I see some of you have gotten a table. Before too long, I mean, that's not a huge tavern, right? The young bar, or the middle-aged barmaid there, right there. Yeah, she approaches you. Oh, some new faces in town.
Aye.
That's my
Just
girl voice,
arrived.
by the way. Some new faces in town. No, not good.
Now I'm interested. Now I'm interested.
Don't mind the Adam's apple.
Massive bulge.
So she says, "What brings you into town?"
You, sweetheart.
She gives you a smile and says, "Oh, aren't you a charmer? What can I get for you?"
What's the best thing you have on tap?
You want ale, wine, or brandy?
You have brandy on tap? I'll take it.
We have a small barrel.
Sildar is paying for our meal.
I'll get you. Oh, Sildar's paying. How about the Kyoish brandy?
Sounds good.
2.
And she points. She looks to you.
I'll go with the brandy too, and I ask her if they have any good tobacco. Some philosophers.
I can get some for you.
Okay.
We got something that's pretty good.
Okay. I'll ask for that.
And a supper for the group.
Yes.
Long day on the road.
So I can see we haven't had adventurers stop by in a while, but it's good to see new faces.
Doing a simple provision.
What news? What news? We're new here. What exciting thing? I heard that somebody was killed.
Says, I didn't see it, but want to know more about that? You can talk to Trelina. She's the innkeeper's wife.
It's not really my business right now, but I appreciate it.
Of course.
We're just trying to understand your time.
Well, most of what I know is I do have a little tidbit of information that I might have heard the other night.
Ooh, share some great gossip.
She kind of like, squeezes a little, gets it, and she goes,
oh, like a Hooters?
Yeah.
And, she's kind of waiting for something. Kind of,
Copper. A silver.
She gently like slides it into her pocket and says, well, there's a older gentleman named Darren Edermath who he lives out by the orchard, the apple orchard. He was in here talking about he was a little drunk. He let this slip, I think, talking about some ancient netheral ruins. I don't know what that means, but it seemed interesting, and you look like the folk that like that kind of stuff, so there you go.
Poker face and
I'll be back with your drinks. And she shuffles off.
I have a question. Did I get the impression that Sildar was nervous or anxious?
Hey, you could just tell he was tired. I mean, he was wanting to get a nice bed, and he get some food, and you could, he was kind of talking, he's got things to do tomorrow as well. So he's a warrior, but he has had a rough day, and he wants to get some recovery.
This is also his retirement gig.
And he still has to pay us, and he almost ended in a goblin prison, which is no way to go.
Happy to be civilization again.
Is there anybody who's looking like they would be a part of the Red Brands, or
what about this one that's accusingly pointing?
Turn him towards the wall. He's in timeout.
Accuse.
None of these people appear to be any sort of Red Brand. You could tell. You don't know any of these people.
Fair.
Good at Barton.
Comes back last.
And you're in front. Tobin's talks to you a little bit, Rixian, and says, "I see you came in and talked to Sildar. He said you guys were going to be coming in a little bit. We've already been making the food, prepping it for you, getting your drinks ready.
What's on the menu?
Supper tonight's going to be a fine stew my wife is making. Nice hearty stew. We'll start switching over to some. We still have some leftover stew provisions from the winter. We'll get to the gamier things once spring kicks into full bloom."
So I hear that you've had trouble with gang of sorts.
Okay, so yeah, you're up there with them. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen. I don't want you to cause any trouble, me or my family. So I would appreciate it if you didn't bring any of that here. Want to talk about it? Let's end it at that. I don't know. What is happening?
Freaking out. Oh my god.
Animated still, but I don't
The
know.
Matrix is coming through.
Why can't things just work the way I want them to? I
Probably
wonder
the
if
TV.
I wonder if it's because it's ultra high def. It gets ultra high def. Wonder if the TV's struggling with that.
Definitely.
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of when my graphics card crapped out on me.
I like the connect.
Yeah. I was about to say you can't.
Maybe something came.
There we go.
There you go.
Looks good. Oh,
Fix
okay.
it.
All right.
Ah, very good.
It's not me.
Ah, yes.
Anybody else want to talk to anybody? Do anything?
Kelsier doesn't push it, So he's gonna go.
Okay.
So you
Right
think
now, I
on the
just want to
table.
kind of like watch and listen to see
I'm gonna wait till he
anybody-
goes back and I'm
if
gonna-
anything comes up that we might hear.
Okay.
You know,
But Kelsey's gonna sit down and tell
I-
y'all.
I'm curious about Darren Hindermath.
Sure.
There are. I mean, we should definitely talk as a group. You know what our next is.
you
know?
think you should be able to follow that goblin?
Oh, his trail should be easy to pick up.
As I sit down, I'm like,
He ran fast enough. I'm pretty sure you'd have plenty of sign.
Not gonna.
With Eldritch Blast, smoke trail coming after him.
I'm gonna sit down and let y'all know the bartender asked about the gang. Wasn't interested in talking about it. Don't blame them if they hang out here.
And I explained to them that we heard a rumor about a man that works at the Apple. Darren Hindermath. He says that rumors of ancient ruins.
Ruins could be.
We're getting close. There's a few things that I might want to talk to. I might want to talk to the other merchant and let them know where their shipment might be. See if there's some work we can rustle up. We need to check out the apple orchard and see. I'm not good with moldy books and ink. We need to try to find anything we can find on the castle, and
That was my plan, and first thing I
certainly
can find any type of record or history.
Where'd you find records?
No idea about it.
probably. We have to go talk to the fat
Newly
man that-
reformed,
that's
probably
on-
not, but I'm gonna check anyway.
Well, this is going.
Probably.
Casually look around and see, drawing a whole bunch of it.
Roll me a perception check.
16.
Okay. As you casually just look around, looking to make sure is anybody eyeballing you, is anyone like talking, like look like they're looking over their shoulder at you, and you get a couple of glances, but you usually get glances when you come into a quiet tavern,
Right.
having armor and weapons, and most people are here just look like commoners.
Smelling of goblins.
You don't see anybody that have like weapons on them or anything like that. So it's probably
Not
safe
a
to
major stir where everybody's like gawking and
I mean, some people are kind of looking at you like that a little bit, but it's more curiosity, you can tell, than concern. Except for Tobin is looking a little concerned, but he's expressed his reasons why.
I'd like to ask the bartender.
Got anything to ease the pain? Maybe some reserve stock.
Didn't you just say you?
It's expensive. I don't think Sildar should put that on his tab. But it'll burn the hair right off your chest.
Really? That could come in handy later. Alright, what do you got that's just a little better than ale?
Called an Ulek Elixir.
Ulek elixir.
Alright, let me try it.
5 gold.
Sildar's not paying for this.
Nah, I don't have enough for Sildar to be paying for this. I don't think he'd like that.
You want to keep him as a friend.
What do you got that Sildar would pay?
He said a round of ale and dinner. He didn't say anything about this.
Fine.
Plop down some gold.
Okay, that's what I like. Brings out this
Gotta be
very
worth it.
like small ornate bottle of dwarven make,
Oh wow.
and he pops the you can smell it. I mean, you can get the fumes you can smell right away, and he pours you a little glass and slides it your way, and says, "Enjoy that."
I'll try.
It'd be really.
We don't get that often, but as you can
Yeah.
understand the price.
I'll
He takes your
call
5 gold.
So I take it and walk
Better
over to the table.
percentage to save from being
Sit on
knocked
it.
out.
You see
Yeah,
Rickshin
the
coming in with
barbell or
a
something.
completely different kind. I guess you have a brand, you have some nice, but he comes in with some pretty strong looking stuff.
Is that you?
Problem?
Smells good. What'd you get?
I don't know, some dwarvens.
Smells expensive.
That makes my
Feel it.
good.
Smells good.
Waiting. Wild card.
smells good. I can't help it.
So what do we think our next move is?
We need to find out more about.
Yeah,
Agreed.
we need.
Anybody giving me the stink eye?
Man who lives by the apple orchard
The
sounds like our
barmaid
best
seems
lead.
to have some information on Darren.
More
but
important
I believe the tavern
to you.
owner will have a lot more information, specific information,
Are you
if
giving
we
me-
ask for it. The thing is that we
Find the
don't
weakest looking
want to
person.
clue anybody as to why we're here, and we're definitely not the Avengers running around righting all the wrongs. If we could steer clear from the red brands, that'd be good.
It does bother
I'm
me.
not planning on starting anything with
It does
them.
bother me that the bartender, tavern keeper, doesn't want to talk about it.
I'm pretty sure that if you say that name, something. But for those that run in thieves circles, we might want to run that avenue, find information. We definitely want to talk to the other merchant. I'm trying to. What was her name again?
Greywind?
Yeah, Ellen
Yeah.
Greywind.
Ellen Greywind.
No, yeah.
Yeah, we definitely want to talk to her and let her know where her merchandise is. We might be able to drum up some work from her. I think I want to go and speak to Darren Hintermath at the apple orchard. Okay.
Can we do that?
Oh yeah.
What time is it? Imagine it's evening.
Yeah, this evening. We're just coming
Nightfall.
up with a game plan for the next day.
It is at this point. It is dark outside.
Yeah.
But every day we tarry here, Gundren is in danger.
Yeah.
So we definitely want to find out, whereabouts of that castle, that tribe. Apparently that was a smaller group in the tribe, so a much larger force. We don't even know if they're still goblin. And they knew enough to, keep him instead of kill. Want to try to get to causing too much.
When the barmaid comes back, I'm gonna ask her about any historical records or research that I can maybe leverage to
When
look up.
she comes back with your food and she goes, what are you asking?
I'm literally asking for town records or history or any type of library or anything where I could maybe find
She
some
says
information about the castle.
library.
Never mind.
Well,
That's kind of what I
There's a
thought.
temple.
maybe
There's a temple
there's
in
the
town.
town master's hall. He deals with all those big words you're using.
Right. I will go speak to the town master tomorrow.
Okay, so that's what you're gonna do tomorrow. Speak. Well, I'm gonna go to the apple orchard, and if
I'll go with Lucian.
Okay.
What do you do whenever you're not working?
Getting this flirt on already. Hey, D&D flirt time.
Why do you ask that?
I was just wondering what you were doing tonight.
Well, I don't know yet. Roll persuasion.
Not a problem. Persuasion 14.
14.
Wearing your mask, by the way.
No, whenever I'm not out adventuring.
It's like
I don't
Captain
know
Chaos
yet.
when he puts on.
Did you have something better than me going home and passing out?
I have lots of things in so many things. My mind is ablaze with ideas just running
All
through
the
my head.
things.
It's like a bunch of angry ferrets just trying to gnaw their way out of the sack that is my brain.
I put my drink down in front of.
Here. Apparently you need some help.
She gives you the old shoulder caress and says, "Oh, you're adorable, but not tonight, honey."
Totally friend zone.
She says, "Maybe if you stick around."
I'll be back.
She gives you a little wink and she kind of walks away and gives you a little.
Side
Gives
back.
you, gives you a little.
Oh, you got the glance back.
That's code for tip.
Little.
Tip me next time.
If he gets the glance back, that's just he just has a reminder of the
That's
first
just
encounter.
that's dessert right there for me.
There you go.
That's just the act
Worth
of
the
just-
effort right
of
there.
just flirting is
Fun.
is dessert.
Brunette looks good on you.
You try the drink?
I love that.
Try it?
redhead.
Oh, you want? Yeah. I mean, if you let me have a sip of it, sure, I'll take a drink.
Ask her if
Are
she
you
has
just
a
gonna
friend.
down it?
No. I'll take it. I'm not gonna be rude.
I'm just curious what's gonna happen.
No. I'll take a drink.
You take a drink and it's you've had hard liquor before, So you know how to drink, and it's it's delicious. Smooth, delicious, but you can feel it warm your stomach as you're drinking.
Man, that's awesome. I pass it back to him. I just take a little sip. I'm not going to be rude.
I'll look at how good was it.
Pretty good.
Look at Rick's in. How much was it?
The tavern.
Okay.
I don't know. Gold, I guess.
Might be worth it.
How's the stew?
Great. Good. Definitely better than the trail rations you've been eating for the last couple days.
I'm gonna turn to the kind of with a quizzical expression. So, I've never heard of anyone running into a goblin and talking there. Happen normal for you? I turn to the other people.
Whenever you can speak Goblin, you can.
What happened?
Well,
This isn't normal for them.
I went and took care of it.
Yeah, but how?
I mean, y'all saw that. I went and talked to
He told us what
Clark,
his plan was.
and I said I wanted prisoner.
Know what happened.
And
You just
then-
don't understand how.
Then I went back in. Once they took the prisoner back in,
Yes.
I took care of Yemik, took his head to Clark, and that's why I got this.
Those statues.
Frog.
My frog statue.
Do I recognize the frog statue?
No. None of you do.
Oh, and
Is
these
it
two.
Hypnotoad?
Oh, and the potion of healing.
Mm-hmm. And these two. I put them out.
Seems like an unusual strategy.
Not one I've ever heard of, but
Even for me, I tend to be more
Produce.
direct.
It seemed to work.
It did. That's what's surprising. I'm
I think what happened was that
trying to understand.
I think what happened now is that I think I could speak Goblin and they just understood me. That's what it was.
it's a
I
fact of
heard you
communication.
speaking common, but you seem self-understood.
I think they got the point.
And then
Apparently.
in Goblin, I'll be. What's 2 + 2?
See, I got it done.
It's,
Exactly.
it's, it's so awesome that you speak Goblin.
I'm gonna have to talk to KO about this.
I'm gonna sit there and be very. I'm just gonna be puzzled, and I'm gonna go
And then
order whatever one he has. and I'm just
I look at Kelsey.
gold.
I look at Kelsey and I
Mark it down,
say,
Merv.
"Me speak Goblin. Me speak Goblin very well. I know how to speak Goblin. It worked. I took care."
Kelsey's just gonna take a
breaking
drink.
my brain.
Good man.
Cheers.
Every day alive is a gift. Woo! You never
yeah.
know whenever your luck might change.
Anything else you guys want to do before you retire to the rooms?
Yeah, I was gonna talk to the owner of the establishment.
Okay, Tolbin.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask him about rumors about caves, Gundren, and what Gundren was doing in the area, and that we're concerned for our friend. He was supposed to meet us. We haven't.
He says, well, I don't know anything about that, but there's always rumors going about this little inn.
Okay.
Maybe talk to some people around here and maybe you'll find out something, but I don't know anything. I'm
I
sorry.
want to look for anybody that has an exclamation point above their head.
Look for a quest. Looking for a quest.
Yeah, if we're done, there is something that I would like to do. I'm a little curious about small towns because being in Neverwinter all this time, I want to take a stroll outside, back up the main street, to the edge of
back
town,
up?
and then back. Just want to see what the nightlife is like. Just see.
Back up.
Sure. I mean, I just want to stroll, but I just want to check it out and see.
I don't let my lucky charm go too far. I'll go with him, and I'll just tell him.
Up to the wall and back.
So,
Oh, you got me.
We're here. Two. And I just want to walk up to the wall and then come back. I'm just.
Oh, you
I
just
want
got a night stroll.
a night stroll, but I want to kind of see: is there a lot of foot traffic? Who's out and about? Is there any do people is there any patrol around here? I'm just curious.
And I'm just silently with him.
You see, like, Barthen is closing up shop. Some people are moving in and outside the inn. Not a lot of foot traffic.
Everybody's locked up into their homes.
You see, there is some light with some torch lamps, more in the center of the town.
Around this.
And on the major roads, you'll see some torch lanterns. But other than that, in the moonlight, it's fairly dark. Not having any experience with a small town, you might be, with Neverwinter, you're going to see people out and about pretty much at all times of the night, especially in certain districts. Some districts not so much, but the districts where there's more inns and everything, you're going to see that. This one not so much. Pretty quiet.
Again, just up to the wall and then come back.
You don't really notice anybody or anything. And you have a pretty good passive perception. You don't see anybody shifting around, watching or anything like that.
Nobody's watching, looking out the windows, nothing like that.
Not that you can see. And again, there's not a lot of homes where you're walking up.
Business.
Exactly. That are closed up.
Okay. Good again.
No, yeah, I just didn't get.
While they're doing that, I'm going to go up I'm gonna go up to Tolbin.
Okay.
And I'm just going to walk him like, Tolbin, thank you for providing us a meal and welcome after a long trip. I've heard some rumors about some unusual happenings parts, and kind of wonder if you heard anything about it.
Well,
Nothing with Phandelver specifically.
Like I was telling your buddy a while ago, a lot of rumors get around here. I don't tend to pay much attention to them because I hear so many coming in, day out. You just kind of tune them out.
Anything specific? Wearing black?
There was a strange group that came through a few weeks back. They were only here for a day. Came right through town. They were a little strange. I think they were coming from down south somewhere.
Idea where did they?
They were kept to themselves for the most part. In fact, they didn't even stay the night here. I'm guessing they just stopped by for something to eat and drink and then they left.
If you see them again, can you just let me know next time I'm through?
How long y'all plan on staying here?
Not sure yet, but I might come back. So, traveling around the area.
Most adventurers don't stay long. Most travelers.
Well, we'll be moving on, but definitely next couple weeks.
Love the flip.
Okay. He says, by the way, I've told someone else your rooms are ready. They've been prepared for you.
I'm gonna kind of closer aside, talk to him for a minute. Just like heard of some related to what we're, but unusual people.
Still up for drinking some more?
No. Black cloaks.
No, you're done.
I'm gonna head back to my room.
Acting suspicious.
Being to themselves.
An eye out, but
I know.
Okay, everyone's heading in except for the Ren, I'm guessing. You're gonna stay out a little bit.
Today was a good day, damn it. I'm gonna celebrate it.
You know where to find me.
sing.
Celebrate it.
So who's staying up?
I don't think anybody else is. I think everybody else is done.
I hesitate to let the Ren stay out there by himself, but
I'll be fine.
he'll be fine.
He's in it.
Okay, so everyone's
You know where to find the guy.
I'll be fine.
go back to a bed. You have 3 of the back rooms there, whichever 3 you want.
Couple beds.
So now it's just you, a couple more patrons, the bartender or the owner, Tolbin, his wife, and Elsa, the
Taking my meal.
barmaid.
Which one is his wife?
Doing my loner thing.
She's just, I don't think I have a mini for her. She's just kind of moving in and out. But she's there.
I'm trying to remember what was said. I remember somebody said something about his wife.
I have notes. She knows.
I know, but I
about
don't
the
know.
red-
I don't know that.
Okay.
I don't
I
know.
thought you were asking as a.
Again, I don't know that.
Gotcha.
Is she visible?
Yeah.
As much as an inebriated person would very coyly motion to her to come over, I'm going to motion her over.
So Hey! She kind of looks around like, is this okay? She walks up and says, what you need?
Maybe I will have that drink now.
So, I hear there's a lot of problems in town.
She looks over and notices her husband, Tobin, cleaning things up, and she says, yeah, it's been pretty tough lately. And she's kind of a more blunt woman. She says, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I like honesty.
It's dangerous around here right now.
How come?
We have these, and she just says, my husband doesn't like to talk about it because he thinks we're going to be in danger, but god dang it, someone has to do something. This Red Brand gang came in a couple months ago and just think that they own the place. They run the place. The town master doesn't do anything about it.
How long have they been here?
I think it's about 2 months they came in. I don't know where they came from. I mean, they just start sprouting up 1 and 2 and 3, and next thing you know, they're all wearing the same colors and just a bunch of thugs.
Do they all look the same? Do they, I mean, like they you said colors? Do they dress the same?
Oh yeah, they think there's something special with their red cloaks.
That's why they call him Rembrandt. That's why they call him Rembrandt.
She's
The idiot savant.
she goes, yeah, there's something else. She kind of goes to a whisper and she says,
I can read.
she goes, well, I don't know if this is worth saying, but a few days back, a local woodcarver stood up to him. About 10 days ago. They came up to his shop, started taking a look at his wife and leering at her and kind of being rotten. He stood up for him. Stood up for his family. They killed him right there in the street. Cold blood.
Nobody did
Murdered
anything?
No, several townsfolk saw it happen. They just grabbed his body, took his wife and his kids. They've been missing ever since.
How long ago was that?
It's about 10 days ago.
You know, it's my.
Are you still there?
Right? Yeah, I'm still.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought you were.
The drinker stuck around.
Oh, okay. I thought you were retiring too.
Oh, no. Still with him. I just.
Oh, okay. So is there anybody who stands up and does anything in this town?
Well, Eder Math I think he used to be a venturer of some sort, but he's old now, and the town master doesn't do anything. He's that pompous bastard. Kind of looks over and says, "Look, I don't want my husband to get upset. So I think I should just leave it at that." But no.
I appreciate that.
No,
You know where they stay?
Well, sometimes they hang out at the tap house, down the road up towards Tressendor Manor. They loiter around there quite a bit. She kind of acts like she's scooping up y'all's plates and everything, and
I'll have one more.
says, "It's on me."
I appreciate that, and you know what? I'll take a look into it, and if there's anything I can do, I'll take care of it for you.
She says, "I was hoping you'd say that." and then she takes your stuff, and she comes back a little while later with
Death is
yeah, she comes back later and hands you whatever you're drinking, the brandy.
died before.
I turn to him. The Rin, are you pondering what I'm pondering?
Did I say that out loud?
Yeah, I kind of heard all that.
Seriously? Did I say that out loud?
I'm not invisible.
You have that dream too? Well, you're on the top of a big dais in robes, and you have like 1,000 naked chicks throwing little baby pickles at you.
I was thinking more like we should go check it out, do some. We can go and do your thing if you really want, I guess. I don't know.
Like right now?
Yeah, why not? I can't sleep.
Naked pickle redhead.
Well, I gotta finish my drink. But yeah, we can go check it out if you want.
Might be a nice, fun adventure. A little tired.
But let me finish my drink first. So, you don't have that dream? How come I'm the only one who has that dream?
I only dream of blood and death. Sorry.
I'll have those too. The other one.
Screams of loved ones agonizing in pain. It's mostly what I dream about.
Sorry to hear that. What happened?
You know,
Get into the
life gets in the way. I don't want to talk about it. Come on, finish up. Let's go take a look. Figure out what we're up against.
What are we doing?
Go see where this guy's hangout is. It's red bread.
It is on.
There's like a bat signal.
I gotta be honest with you. Getting a little...
10 minutes.
Getting a little tired. Can we do it in the morning?
We don't have the element of surprise and daylight, but sure. We'll do it tomorrow when you're feeling more up to it.
Today's been kind of a long.
I guess I pick him up and drag him to his out.
Before you even get him all the way up out of the seat, he just lays up against you. You hear him start snoring a little bit.
You lazy.
He fell for it.
Roll deception.
Deception is the +3. That's 12.
12. Roll insight. 9. So yeah, he's like dead asleep in your arms, and you haul him back to one of the rooms and lay him gently in bed and get the covers over him.
I'm just muttering obscenity after obscenity. I'm sure he can hear all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can totally hear.
I don't notice the smile on his face.
And then you pretty much just hit the bed and pass out. That was pretty strong drink. Okay, we are going to take a 15-minute break. Rest. Wake up from a dream. Okay. Are we ready?
Please don't do that. Oh my gosh.
So, you guys wake up at you guys, I'm assuming, are all early morning people, maybe? No?
Yeah.
Everyone's a little different, maybe?
You wake up with the sun.
Yeah, on the road, but what about when you're on the inn? Do you wake up when the sun
Depends on
comes
how
through the
much they
window?
had
I got
drink.
stuff to do.
So if you
early.
partook heavily in the
Libation?
Ulek elixir, roll me a Constitution check.
I had one. Does that count?
Yes.
Okay.
That's partaking heavily in it.
Okay, great. 19.
Okay.
That's good.
8. 4. The two of you you have a headache, you're hungover, and you have a point of exhaustion. Because of that.
Lobster wine.
The rules for that are you have disadvantage on ability checks.
Oh gosh, how long does that last?
Until they take a long rest. Assuming you ingested food and drink, not like elixir. But it was a very strong, and it hit you guys harder than you expected. So now you have one level of exhaustion, not a big deal. Disadvantage on ability checks, and you'll have that till you take a long rest. Double check on it.
So
That's
I'm gonna
cool,
get up,
though.
and the
That's
first
really
thing I'm
cool.
gonna do is I'm gonna just even skip breakfast. I'm going straight to. Well, what time is it?
Okay, you guys gonna stick together?
Oh yeah.
Whatever time you want to wake up
Want to
is
meet
what
back
time
at
it
the
is.
tavern in the evening or
A
afternoon?
reasonable time to
see what
expect other
happens.
people to be up at the town hall
Probably,
mass.
Quick question for you, since you're kind of the guy with the what
I'm
kind
gonna
of
go.
weather do we have?
That's a
Sounds
very
a
good
good idea.
question.
I'll wake him up too. Both of y'all can come.
11. It's gonna be a nice day.
Okay. It's a nice day outside. Few clouds, clear, warm.
You excited about that?
All right, I'm gonna open. I'm gonna go wake up the Ren. Okay, I'll kick him like I normally do in the morning. The Ren with me. I'm going to get the other drunk.
Are we splitting the party here?
Yeah, we're splitting the party. I'm gonna take the Ren and.
It's fine for research. We're just in
Wait,
town
wait.
doing research.
Rickson. I'm gonna wake up the Ren and Rickson.
Hans group.
So I'll do the three of them, and
Okay.
then we'll do you guys kind of at the same time, okay?
Yeah, because we're waking up and at a reasonable time to expect somebody to be the. Don't know when that would be.
Yeah, probably you safe to assume about 10ish.
So we're gonna just have breakfast and do whatever until that.
We'll have breakfast. We'll talk to the party about the plan.
No breakfast.
Rickson, the Ren with me.
The Ren, I see you haven't changed much in form.
No
I'm
breakfast.
impressed, man.
I'm not carrying you this time, the Ren. Rickson, the Ren will be with me. We're gonna go and check out the apple orchard and nose around town.
Get me an apple, please.
Sure thing. Why don't we meet back here in the afternoon? So we're gonna to the apple orchard if it's not too far away.
No, it's okay.
It's
So
in town.
Oh my gosh, the one time we need him with his career. Talk to people. Rolling at a freaking disadvantage because he drank too
is.
much.
but it was
I could take care of it for him.
You're also rolling at a disadvantage!
It doesn't change the fact that I could take care of it for him.
Oh yeah, you can with the, yeah.
I can.
Always spin a token.
Doesn't have to, he has a spell.
okay.
But
Number 8, Apple Orchard.
Going to number 8, apple orchard.
Correct.
What type of apples?
Honeydew. Grandma
who's that?
apples. All apples.
That's really their.
also the
That's what
bartender.
they should be exporting instead of mining stuff. They haven't figured that one out yet.
Here, this guy
Except
has
this
an
one has a
axe.
mustache.
Yeah, he's an apple orchard, he should have.
It's not like he chops down his tree.
Got a clear
If you say so.
One painted. Like it's actually.
Some people have silver hair.
Okay, you see a tidy little cottage just outside the apple orchard, and you see a fit, silver-haired half-elf, well over 100 years old. Still fairly nimble for his age, sitting outside his cottage, going about his morning tasks.
I know I had this in my notes.
Put your hood on.
Make this song.
Yeah, Darren, hit her math.
Darren
Edermath.
Edermath.
Oh, okay.
Going about his business. But he notices you from down the road. He glances your way and goes about he's just kind of sitting on his cottage porch. He's got a nice little chair. He's whittling some wood.
All right. Well, of course, we approach, but we don't approach. We approach slowly. You know, our weapons are put away. You know, but we're definitely walking towards his apple orchard. So we're not gonna like kind of strike up a conversation. We'll walk towards him, and I'll hail and I'll go. Do you have any apples for sale?
He steps up, looks at you guys as you approach, says, "I know an adventurer when I see one. Well met." And he
Clasp.
got kind of an over. Well met. Well, he's an older gentleman. He's an older
He
gentleman.
was the one who used to adventure as well.
So
He's got like the corded muscles on, but he's got that old man strength still left in him. You could tell, but he's retired. He's an older half elf.
So he kind of has a clue of why we're there. Well, but that
He has no idea why you're there, but
Okay.
he knows an adventurer when he sees one. He knows a man of the wilderness,
Okay, so
especially since you're a ranger. You know, he can
Correct.
tell.
So I'll strike up a conversation with him about, you know, adventuring, apple orchard, and
Those
then
two go
I'll
hand
try
in
to
hand.
segue into why we're here.
So you just sit down on the porch and is like, so about adventuring, and
No, well, if he says I know some adventures, well met,
Yeah.
you know, and I use that to segue.
how fair are the roads these days?
Well, the roads from Neverwinter are well patrolled, but between Neverwinter and here, there's raids.
It is a wild area.
Well, we located one cave, goblin.
And
So we were able to rescue
Sildar,
Sildar.
Hallwinter.
But the reason why we come is another friend of mine, a comrade, is in danger. We're looking for him, and we have reason to believe it has something to do with an ancient.
He kind of looks taken aback. He says, well, what ancient ruins are you talking about?
So I try to allude to something that Gundren may have found, some mines that we were hired to bring some mining equipment, and that you know how small towns are, and rumors that you may have some information for us in regards to some ancient ruins that maybe Gundren have found, or maybe you have found.
And how did you hear about that? Well, listen. I do know of some ruins, and I actually might even have a job for you involving them, but that can wait. There's something more important going on right now. I'm sure you've heard, or may have even seen for yourself, the issue with the Red Brand gang.
I've heard. We've only been here. We have not run in. We've heard of their ex.
So, well, it won't be too long before they find you or you find them. I promise you that.
Every minute we tarry, my friend Gundren, we will help you with the brands, but we need help finding and locating Gundren. It has something to do with the ruins. What can you? And the Cragmaw Castle.
Cragmaw Castle. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll let you know what I know about these Netheril ruins. But in return, before I give you that information, deal with these red brands. Help this town out.
Well met.
Alright, done.
Says,
I need to speak with my compatriots. You have my word that we will.
let me tell you what I know. I haven't seen them myself, but they apparently work under a man named Glassstaff.
Oh, we're talking about the red brands?
Why do they call him that?
I don't know.
Samuel L. Jackson?
You okay there, buddy? You look like you're on hard times.
Fine. It's whirling. It's hot.
Just an idiot. It's fine. Or him.
Can I have some of your apples?
Help yourself. I got plenty. Too many, in fact.
So, Glassstaff, leader of the red brands. Where?
Aside from that, all I know is that they tend to loiter around the sleeping giant tap house, and I'm pretty sure they've made a safe house under Tressendor Manor.
Ah, that's what I figured. Okay. So, a safe house under.
Well, the top's in rubble, so I'm assuming there's something else there.
Is there
I
more to
haven't
this town
poked
than-
my head in there
than
because I
appears?
value my life, but I'm guessing I've seen them going back to that area quite often. I wouldn't be surprised.
Are there any weaknesses? Do they like to drink a lot? Women, what is their weakness?
Well, they're your typical thugs.
Beat up thugs in the morning for breakfast. Have a snack at night.
This town could use your help then.
Well met. My friend, again, I know your town is in peril, and there are many frightened people. Friend is in danger. I have not heard from him in days. It has something to do with these ruins. It has something to do with this castle. Have you ever heard of Cragmore or Black Spider?
Say that again?
The Black Spider.
Never heard of it.
Cragmore.
Never heard of it.
Can you please show me tell me where the ruins are on this map? Heard of.
Says, well, if I told you where the ruins were.
We will deal with the red brand.
Well, and
But
when
my
you do, tell you where the ruins are. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well met.
He knows adventurers.
You've
He knows
accidentally went
adventures.
into the conversation a couple times when you're playing the video. And it's now you're like, crap, I
We're
just gotta
in the
click
loop.
through it. Just gotta
Okay,
click through it.
okay. I click on the exclamation point. I take on the side quest.
What else can you say about the Glassstaff guy?
Only that he appears to be the one that tells them, he commands them. He's their leader. That's all I know.
What is he interested in?
I've just heard them talk about him. I've never seen him.
Is he interested in gold? What's he interested in? Why is he here? Why did he pick your town?
I bet if you go into that manor up the hill, you'll find out. You ask him yourself.
Do you know anything about the strength of the... Have you ever seen a number? Do you have an idea?
No
You're
more
an
than
adventurer.
no more than 4 to 6 going around town, storing the local businesses, driving people out.
They seem trained. They just street garbage.
They're pretty decent with the blue. But you look like a strong lot. I bet you could take them.
Flattery will get... Sorry. Hand on hand. I didn't say that. Okay, we'll leave.
Okay.
I'll get some apples. Toss them a copper or so, just for trouble.
Says
I
much.
have one question
Appreciate
before
it.
we left. What do you have of?
Well, I don't know you mean my elven heritage?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's okay.
Says I was enlisted down on the Dragon Coast, far to the south. I don't know who my elven parent was. Mom raised me. Joined the military at a young age. Went adventuring after that, and now I'm here. I still keep an eye out on the town, but I'm no match for the entire gang. You guys, on the other hand,
Would you like to travel with us?
says those days are far behind me. Unfortunately, I'd only slow you down.
We could always use a good blade. When the time comes, would you be ready?
Afraid my blade is on my mantle.
What's with the town master?
I'm
Can I have
trying.
it?
I'm trying. I'm trying.
No, I got you. Good effort.
What's with the town master?
What do you mean?
How long has he been here? Seems I've heard he's fairly worth.
Yeah, you could say that. Not many people around here respect him, primarily because he doesn't do a damn thing about that game.
Why do y'all still let him charge?
No one else.
My character's definitely not paying attention. Not into office. I'm not into city politics at all. He'll do this because it's going to get him closer to God. Telling you that out of character.
We elect a town master every year. That's just how the town's gone about it.
I've been wondering.
When's the next election?
Are you gonna run?
Said, well,
No, I'll just wait for him.
No,
I'm going to
no.
eat an apple.
No.
Oh.
Run for the town master.
You might win.
Drag the rent.
Wait a minute. I was curious. Hold on. Wait, this is going somewhere.
with the current situation, we should have already had another one. But the gang wants him to be in charge because he lets them do what they want.
All right.
Oh, I
just
see.
have one more
Ooh.
question.
This is gonna get interesting.
Oh, I see.
So, if you could have another election, who do you think would be the best candidate for that?
Why is his name?
Well, there's a couple people in town that might do well. Personally, I would want somebody with the wherewithal of being able to handle this town. I'd say
He's
that
going to...
if I were to toss a
that?
few names in the hat, Lenine Graywin would make a good candidate.
She has one of the shops, right?
She runs the Lion Shield Coster. She knows her way around town. You have Halia Thornton runs the Phandelver Miners Exchange. She also seems to get things done around here. From what I understand, she's not too happy about this gang either. She'd rather than be out. Over at Etterley Farm, I don't know if she would take it. There's a older halfling woman who I think she seems to always know what's going on in town. If you ever have any questions on what's going on, that's the person to ask. That is
Halfling.
I'm not engaged. I'm...
Colleen Adderleaf. Colleen Adderleaf, she'd make a good town master. Other than that, Sister Garielle, she's a little young. She's kind of spirit. In fact, probably one of the kindest people I know. Takes care of the shrine down the town.
What now?
Takes care of the shrine.
Where does she live?
I believe her house is right there by the shrine to Tamora. Shrine of Luck. I think she would be a great town master as well.
Now, I respect your wisdom. If you had to choose one, who would you favor? One more than the other?
I'd take any of them.
I appreciate yours. The apples.
Timora, that's your person, right?
There'd be more apples.
Oh, yeah.
You help this town out.
I'll definitely take a look. Good day.
Hope you get to feeling better.
We're going to head over to Lenny. That was our next stop.
Does it look like the Ren is going to...
He's struggling.
So I'll walk over and help him.
Suckers!
I appreciate it, man. Whatever we had last night. Good shit.
Try to sober up so we can do it again tonight.
I pop a root in my mouth and I kind of chuckle under my breath because I know exactly what the root is doing right now, and it's great.
Are you going to the Lion Shield Coster next?
Yes, that's where we're going next.
Okay. Lion Shield Coster is number 11. Pretty easy to find. When you make your way back to the center of town, see the same symbol you saw on those crates in front of the building. And Lion Shield Coster.
While we kind of...
Yes. I apologize. Yeah.
Sorry.
What would you guys like to do?
We are going to.
It's
the
about
town
still
hall.
whenever you're early. Going to the town hall.
Yeah, town
Okay.
hall. Which is that.
The town hall is, I believe, number 9.
I was gonna guess that because
It's number 9. The town hall.
so we're gonna just finish our breakfast and head over.
Okay. You finish your breakfast. The inn is just the people who slept. You see Sildar. He gets up and heads out about the same time you do. He's actually heading towards the town hall as well.
As we're walking over, walking the same direction. What's up, Sildar? Good morning.
Says, good morning and well met.
Well met. How'd you sleep?
A lot better than I did last night.
Glad to hear it. Appears to be we're heading to the town hall.
Says, well, I'm going to stop by the Lion Shield Coster and secure the funds that I told I would pay you. And I actually have some business that I need to take care of in this town.
Is that your friend you're hoping?
In fact, I was going to talk to you about that at some point.
Oh, no time like the present.
Says, well, there's a couple things that I would like to get done around here. I did a little bit of questioning of some of the townsfolk this morning and talked around town a little bit. A colleague of mine, someone who I've worked with before, I think we talked about him, Yarno Albrecht. He was in Phandelver on a mission that I'm similar on right now, investigating this area, trying to help Phandelver out. He's gone disappearing. He's disappeared. He's gone missing. Most people have seen him. They said they saw him here, but after a couple of weeks, he disappeared. Supposedly, he was exploring around the Tressendor Manor. Point is, if you help me find him, I'll give you 200 gold. He's a short, dark-bearded human, and one of a magical prowess, a wizard, about in his 30s. Works for the same group I work for.
Who's that? I don't think we caught that yesterday.
Well, that's because I didn't say.
Fair enough. Being coy.
Secondly, I want to find Gundren. But we need to find out where this Cragmaw Castle is. If you find it, and...
Can I insight check him?
Sure.
+4.
What are you looking for?
To see if he... I'm gonna see if he's honest about finding Gundren.
Yeah, he seems honest about finding Gundren. He's very straightforward. You could tell that he definitely has a purpose, and you're about to find out how serious he is. He says, if you find this Cragmaw Castle, find Gundren, save him, defeat whatever took him, Cragmaw Castle, or drive him out, I'll give you 500 gold.
The reason for the insight check
was
because he's not telling me everything. Like, who he works for is a matter of point of concern. So it's just,
yeah.
But
no,
it's just like that's what
absolutely.
modified it. So I trust him on this. I'm still curious about that, and so I'm going forward. That's gonna be not something that's gonna be like a huge issue in our relationship.
I don't know you too well, but you do these things for me. I'll give you a little more insight.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Like, it was just
he can and he can tell you're kind of curious a little bit about because you perked up when he said when he sees you're trying to probe a little bit about that.
Okay.
And he says, when I can trust you a little bit better, I'll tell you more.
Fair enough. So I think we can, at least for the current situation, we're all on the same page. No issues. Your business is yours, so perk my curiosity.
Well, I'll be hanging around the town hall for the most part. I'll secure your funds, and I assume that's where you're going?
Yes, I'll be there.
Is that where you said you were going to?
Yeah, I'm heading there. I'm just going to do a little research, see if I can find out more about that castle that Gundren might be at. So, just trying to cover some bases, do some research on around here.
Sounds good. Again, I'll be at the town hall once I secure the funds I promised you and the funds to do those tasks I asked. Should see you shortly if you're still around. I'll give you the 50 gold then.
I don't think we're going to be going anywhere.
It says there does seem to be a lot going on here. With that, he kind of breaks apart, goes to the Lion Shield Coster.
Cool. We continue to the town hall.
And you're like literally right across the street. You like he goes this way and you go this way and boom, you're there.
Great. Perfectly timed conversation and exit. Flawless exit.
So you guys are going back to the tavern?
No, we're going to the town hall. We're talking to Sildar.
We're at it.
They were disgusting. Well, you don't know that.
I'll tell you later.
No, I was just asking him to put the miniatures with.
Yeah.
Oh, I
They
see.
are where they are.
Yeah.
I'm not being nosy.
Great. So, town hall.
You go into town hall. It's fairly small. You see a little clerk's office. You see a little bit of a larger office with a, pretty open door. This person. Rather nice.
Oh, he's a looker.
Sexy.
Jabba the Hutt chic. Java chic.
Got that double rub behind that
Those
double
are some
chin.
burns on them.
Is that an extra 3 chins? Man,
I think that's some class.
do it.
Something.
You
Got a
notice
mane.
that the town hall has what looks to be 2 functioning jail cells.
Okay.
And
They can't hold all of us.
posted in the, kind of on a notice board, a request to Harbin Wester, from last night, Townmaster, is looking for someone to deal with the orcs in Wyvern Tor, which is located east of Phandelver on the Tribor Trail. There's a 100 gold piece reward.
And that was east?
East on the Tribor Trail, yes.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Time Masters are
Save
going
the
to
thread and
hire
then clean up.
east on the Tribor Trail.
Public Trail said this is
Okay.
Zeus, planet of the apes.
All right. So who's
Okay. So that's cool.
the town hall?
There's people walking around. Does anybody look like they're people milling about, or is like business happening? What's going on?
No, it's early. You don't see really much business going on. You just see Harbin sitting up behind his desk, looking over some paperwork. There's a clerk.
How do you want to play this? Soft and music.
Good cut back up. Good cut back.
What we normally do. They're talking. I watch.
Sounds good. I'll go walk up respectfully and hail to Harbin. How do you say it?
Harbin
Harbin. Oh, okay.
Wester.
I mistyped that.
Harbin Wester.
Harbin
Trust
Wester.
me, you're never gonna type exactly how I say it. That's just how D&D names it.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. So
He looks up from his paperwork and says, "What can I do for you?"
I'm new to town. My name's Lucian.
Trying.
Add the extra bees.
Okay, Lucian. What brings you into the Townmaster Hall? I'm Harbin Wester. I oversee this town.
Pleasure to meet. I am here because I'm hoping to find some information about the area. We're hired by Gundren, mining equipment, and on the way to town, we found out he might have ran spotted trouble.
Well, it so happens I'm looking for some adventure. We have a orc problem.
I saw the ad. It might be that we could help you out with that.
It's 100 gold reward. It's quite a substantial reward.
I saw that's very enticing. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. But the information I'm looking for is specifically around Pragma Castle, and if there's been any type of like records or history of this place as somewhere in the area or in the town hall.
I know of no such place or mention of such place.
Do you know anybody who's been in the area that would
You can talk to Kelly Natalie. She probably knows everything. He knows everything about everything in this town.
So I'll go. So I'll appreciate. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you have. Appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Just before I leave, I've heard something about the red brands in town.
What about them?
Just that they were here. That sometimes they something to do with some unfortunate incidents with a smithy. Or a
nonsense.
Carver.
They're just a mercenary guild. Not much trouble at all, really.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Walk out like that.
They're paying.
Well, yeah, we don't know that.
No, I'm not. It's totally out of character. I'm not doing that. Like the little devils on your shoulders talking in your ear.
All right. So we're gonna find the lady. Well, actually, as I walk away, I'm like, I'm new. I have no idea where she is. Where can I find her?
Restart the music.
And who did he say for me to meet? Who is the person I'm meeting?
Who? Which person?
The person who knows everything in town.
Kelleen Adderleaf.
Is that the half? It's a halfling.
Okay.
And she's the one that can get us all a lot of equipment that we need.
What time is it?
Still early. Yeah, I mean, you guys see them probably about leave the town hall about the same time you get close to the Lion Shield Coster. About the same time.
Okay, we're heading to the Lion Shield.
As you
that's who runs the Lion Shield? Is that Link?
No,
that's Lenine Greywind runs the Lion Shield Coster, Okay. And Sildar was leaving as you guys are approaching. And he says, "Oh, well, this is perfect."
Oi.
He tosses whoever's in front a pouch gold. 50 gold as promised.
Well met.
Did your
I'll look to see if there's any red brand.
Did your companions explain the other offer?
We
haven't spoken yet.
Says, well, I'll let you discuss it. I'll be in Town Master's Hall.
Well met.
He walks towards the Town Master Hall.
Okay.
Oi.
KO. I asked the town master about the red brands, and he said they were no trouble. I didn't press it.
Oh, they're a joyful lot. Always running about, playing games, pulling each other's pigtails.
I was suspicious because it wasn't something that was backed up by the people of this town. So I didn't want to tip him off or kind of create a scene. But it's suspicious to me.
Did well. We'll look into it. Did well.
As Sealdor mentioned, we have quite a few opportunities to make money in this town. His friend, his colleague, Yarno, was here and sighted around the man. So he's wizard, short human, 30s, red brown hair, and is going to pay us 200. The second thing is that
not worthy of money.
And then 500 gold Gundren.
Definitely a hunt that I'm on right now.
So it seems like we got some options, and also there's some orcs to go take out gold from the master. Well,
I've been drumming up some business myself, mate.
Yeah, on me.
I talked to Darren Hinnemath at the apple orchard.
Yeah. How is he? Don't know him, but how are you now?
He's doing well. He's an adventurer. He's been retired for a while. But he has some information for us, provided we deal with the red brands.
Seems like our fortunes are converging.
Oh, it's pretty serendipitous. Is that a word?
It is.
See, I've been reading your books.
I knew you had it in you.
Isn't that whenever you take those little cakes and dip them in syrup?
Eat some cheese.
It's good for you. I see the Ren is improving slightly.
The Ren is on firing on all the cylinders.
So if someone's willing to pay us to take out the red brand.
I got something for you.
We shouldn't speak of the red brand out in the open. I'm going over to what was the name of the? I'm going over to Lenine's to speak with her.
Wait, what?
Fancy an apple, mate. We'll deal with the Red Brand. I've dealt with their lot before. We'll deal with them on our own time. But let's speak with Lenine. I think she might enjoy some information that we have for her about her wares that have disappeared.
Okay. Yeah, of course. When I was talking to the town master, he asked about Cragmaw Castle. He said, Colleen, Adderleaf.
Alright, I'll leave the politics up to you. I'm gonna go hunt my friend.
This is for the castle. That's for that.
You know.
I'll go talk to her later. It's fine.
So,
it's part of the quest.
No, I know, but that's my
I'll talk to her. I got you.
But you have to understand, I just talked to him about trying to put people on the seat. And
Yeah, I got you.
So,
that's where you're at.
Gotcha. I'm playing in character. You know, my character just
missed it. I'm confused.
Just heard the Ren saying, "Who do you want to sit in this?" So my character's not interested.
I have no idea why politics came up when I just mentioned Castle, but that's fine. It's fine. No,
you can't have a town without politics.
You
can't wash the smell out of you once you get it on you.
I understand that. Unfortunately, sometimes necessity.
I'll leave it to you with your books and your mold.
That's why we take to the woods.
Aye.
So one thing you guys notice, or maybe the Ren notices, maybe not. But the shrine, and it's kind of hard to notice, but the shrine is by a very elf woman.
Oh, the Ren definitely notices that.
I'll be back.
Get your hungover game on, bro. Let's go.
I'll be back. Time more.
Can I?
I love the first city in campaigns because you get to meet all the characters that are gonna be in the world for a while. It's really cool.
I'm gonna pray for Timora's guidance on myself.
And what's her name?
Help me out here.
I'm very tempted to cock block him with the
come on
with the barmaid.
Help me out a little bit.
How would I roll to assist?
So
they can do that. I'm gonna go ahead and.
Oh my god! She avoids when you guys approach. So she just
wow.
Hey,
she has 6 senses. Like nope. It goes back and
hey girl, Tamora in the house. What's up, Ray? What's up, Ray? What's up, Ponytail?
Total nine of the Roxbury style. We both work. What's up? I'm Doug Watabi. I'm Watabi. Are you? No. Yes.
So, you see this very beautiful elven woman attending the Shrine of Tamora.
You gotta do it, guys.
Sister.
Her name is Sister Garia, if you remember from last.
Sister.
She sees you approach and she says, "Oh, a new face in town."
We're more than just new face. We're alike, you and me.
He goes, "Okay," and she kind of looks at me and goes, "Hi guys.
And
when did you get into town?"
I show her the.
She goes, "Another follower of Tamora." She says, "Well, you're in luck. This is the Shrine of Tamora, as you can probably tell."
I know. I put the candle up last night.
She says, "That was from you. That was very kind. I'm sure Tamora will shine you with bountiful luck."
She usually does. We talk all the time. Does anybody ever tell you you're pretty? Because you are.
Ren's got that.
What'd you say?
I said, has anybody ever told you you're pretty? Because you are.
She says.
My job is to keep him out of it.
She says, "Oh, of course, but it always is nice to hear it again." And you kind of can tell that she seems to be clutching something, a jeweled silver comb.
That's a pretty comb. Is that yours?
She says, "Oh, this? Oh, well, kind of, not really." She says,
"Did you just find it?"
"No, I'm just using it for something." You can tell, and now you can kind of see she's beautiful, but she actually has like some kind of like bruises and stuff, a little bit. Not hard to tell. Like like there's a little bit of scruff that it's hard to you can just kind of see.
It's on Red Brands.
Did you have a late night too?
She goes, The other day, kind of. But more like a late couple of days.
But I'm sure you got the better of them, didn't you?
He says, actually, no, I didn't.
Oh no. What happened?
Well, for that interested, there's this,
I'm more than interested.
he's like, you're too kind. There's this banshee, and I'm trying to get her to tell me where this, legendary wizard spellbook is. But when I went to go try to get the information from her, she basically scared me away. And that's why I got all these bruises, because I was running away.
You're very pretty.
She kind of smiles and says, aren't you adorable?
Where is this banshee?
Well, if you're interested, she is...
Side quest.
We got options, guys.
We do have options.
We're doing one mission.
Serious options. Well, we're gonna have to knock somebody's head sometime tonight, but
I think the red brain. Would also be
Not part.
part of the hunt. The red, they're here.
Well, it's kind of a delicate mission, really. But
Yeah,
if you
kinda
wanted to
put
help,
that back there.
I wouldn't mind. The banshee's name is Agatha, and her lair is on the east side of the Tribor Trail, to the east. I think that if you use this comb, that maybe you can get her to actually talk to you. From what I understand, some banshees still kind of pride their vanity a little bit.
that happens with.
But if you get her to talk to you, you need to get her to tell you where Bo Gentle's spellbook is. That's what I'm looking for.
Bo Gentles.
She kind of like brushes over whatever you're saying, just excited to be talking about this and hoping that you'll help.
So there's something that I can do to you? I mean, for you?
She goes,
Either. I'm happy to do
I let
either.
words slip sometimes too. Well, I can show you on a map where she's at. It's kind of near Coneyberry. Do you know where that's at?
No.
Well, it's east on the Tribor Trail.
A lot of stuff is.
Well,
Anyways.
two things work.
I'll tell you what, if you want to go and try to convince her to tell you where the spellbook is, I'll pay you. And you can use this comb I have. The idea was maybe she'll like it and she'll talk to you.
Hey, collecting side quests, man.
I don't have a problem with that, but why do you want that?
The spellbook?
Your
Well, it's the
magic?
spellbook of the legendary mage Bogentle. Why
Yeah.
wouldn't I want that?
I mean, you don't look much like
Is Bo Gentle the mage that
wizard
used to
that I've
occupy the
seen.
manor?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I didn't know
So-
if you have it or not.
So completely out of character. No.
Okay.
Bogentle is like one of those archmages renowned. You've heard this.
Okay, like Elminster or
Yeah,
something like
like
that. Okay,
it's-
got it,
it's-
got it.
You don't like my
Ancient-
sister
ancient
Gariel voice acting Polaroids?
Tell him to shut up. I like it.
So, what do you say?
That sounds like a good idea, except for one thing. You have to give me a kiss for love.
No, that might work.
Roll
Actually.
persuasion. Disadvantage.
Oh yeah, it is at disadvantage.
Let's see. A total of 10.
10. Tell you what, you bring back the spellbook, then you'll get a real big kiss.
How big?
Dude, this guy's gonna repopulate this
At
town.
this point, I'm just like, I grab my
Nobody else is there except for Alexia.
Yeah, yeah.
He's the only one that came with me.
Come on,
Say,
it's supposed to
a big one right here.
I keep,
Your lucky charm.
I keep the lucky. Hey, you have to let him go, man. Sometimes you just let it go.
I'm gonna
So
roll-
that's why I tell you guys, just let it go.
Save to see if I throw up or not.
Go for it.
So, she says, what do you say?
You want me to go to a banshee,
It's epic. It's
and
just.
you want me to appeal to her vanity so she can tell me where to find Bo Gentle's spell book?
Yep. When you get a spell book, bring it back to me. I'll give you 3 healing potions.
Side quest. Knock that one out when we go out east.
And you tried to do this and you didn't succeed.
No, she wouldn't talk to me.
Well, probably because you're a woman.
She kind of like, maybe.
I mean,
This is off the table.
just probably didn't want.
No,
you
I don't.
because
No, I let
she
him roll when he does
wants
this.
to be flattered. Did you flatter her?
Bear with him, mate.
I think you're right.
You'll be
But
surprised.
she won't talk to me
Usually
now.
Gets to
My
go.
character's not there.
Huh.
No, I tell you, I say.
I don't even know if she'll
usually
appear
gets to
for me.
go. Bear with him, mate.
Okay. But remember, you said you were gonna give me a kiss.
And 3 healing potions.
It works.
Yeah.
Trust me,
but
mate.
remember, you said
All you have to
kiss.
do is ask if she has a friend. Trust me.
You got it.
You stop again?
I'll take care of this for you.
I bet you her friend's the ball, mate.
She takes the comb and she says,
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
okay,
That's
well,
not why I'm asking.
like I said, I was going to use this. Maybe you can use it.
And she gives me the comb.
Yep.
Okay.
She gives you the comb. It is a silver jewel. It's a jeweled silver comb.
Is it magical?
We're at the shrine. Got a magic.
I don't know. Can you? Are you?
No, I'm asking her.
Oh,
Is it magical?
I don't think so.
Yes,
No.
go.
Well, why use the comb?
Because maybe she wants something to be pretty.
Do you know anything about the Banshee?
The Banshee, only that she knows where Bojit's spellbook is. She's a little outside the old town of Coneyberry, and she doesn't like me.
So out of character, does she seem like she's hiding something?
Roll insight.
This seems a lot.
Disadvantage.
This seems a lot. Natural 20
Nice.
Oh,
and
okay.
18.
Nice.
Okay, so really good.
The ring comes
23.
through in the clinch.
Huh?
23.
That's
23?
nothing to know.
So no, she seems very,
my natural 20 and I'll go down a rock slide.
almost like naively honest. She seems genuine. You know, when you kind of talk to her about it, basically she went to go talk to this Banshee Agatha, and apparently Agatha wanted nothing to do with her, scared her off. She kind of got a little rough and tumble running away, and now she thinks maybe if I appeal to her vanity using this comb, maybe thinking, you know, maybe she can use it to be pretty or something, that Agatha would, she could convince her to tell her where the book is. But she doesn't really want to go back. Banshees are dangerous.
How long have you been in
7th grade girls are
town?
me.
What's that?
How long have you been in town?
Oh, I live here. That's my house right there. It's like right behind the Shrine of Luck.
Okay, I'm gonna reel him in.
What's the deal with the red brands?
Just grab him by the back.
Again, y'all are taking care of the you know the Grey Wind thing.
She says, well, they're a nasty bunch. Are you gonna take care of them too?
Well, I thought about it. Can you tell me anything interesting about them?
Only that they're rotten and they're destroying this town, and you should get rid of them.
How come you haven't done anything about it?
I just take care of the shrine. I can't fight.
Why do you want the Bo Gentle spellbook again? Do you do magic?
No,
Well,
it's a secret.
oh, will you tell me the secret if I find it?
Absolutely.
Okay. I just have one more question. What's the deal with Harbin? Why is he so weak? Why do y'all let him run the town if he's so weak?
Well, he was elected, and now we can't change him if we wanted to. The Red Brands wouldn't let us. I think there's lots of people in town that could run it better than him.
Who would you say should run the town?
I like Darren Ittermath. He seems to know a lot about what's going on. He's strong. Kellen Adderleaf is also always knows what's going on. And she kind of lists a lot of the same people. Halia, Thornton. Not really so much her. She likes Lenine Graywin. Barthen, but he probably wouldn't accept it.
How come? How come you don't really particularly care very much about the lady who runs the miners guild? Seem to not care for her very much.
She's just a little stuck up, I think. She can be nasty.
Do the red brands mess with her very much?
Oh, she hates the red brands.
Not
She
what
wants
I
them
asked.
gone with the rest of us. I've talked to her multiple times.
What I asked whether they messed with her very much. Sorry, I don't mean.
No, I just gotta make sure.
Be a jerk.
No, you're doing good, man. I know.
I'm getting the sense of the town. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, no, you're doing what you should be doing. I don't think so. But you have to ask yourself.
I'll definitely.
They probably mess with her once or twice just because she runs a business.
Well, I'll definitely look into the red brand situation, and I'm going to get that kiss.
Says, you know how to get it.
Done.
Okay.
I'm done, everybody. I'm sorry.
No, that was great gameplay, man.
Who else wants to go?
Okay, so I guess they're talking with Grey Wind.
Ross wants to take a shot at him.
No.
Nobody's gonna take a shot at her.
Who else? Who's next?
I thought y'all were inside talking with Grey Wind while this is going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had already walked away a long time ago.
Yeah, so let's move the camera back to you guys.
Okay, yeah, you are in the Lion Shield Coster. See Lenny Graywin, about 35. He has kind of a thick accent.
Did
He was at the...
Yeah, he left. Yeah, he went back to the town.
So this is Lenine Graywin. She runs the Lion Shield Coster. What would you like to talk to her about?
Lenine?
She goes, hail and well met. That's the best I can do.
And I pull out the drawing of
Well, that's us.
Exactly.
That is us.
Said, we ran into some of your wares on the way. Seems as though some goblins weren't able to.
Oh, those nasty bastards.
So I let her know a little bit about the encounter with the goblins, about where their cavern is, their cave is. We know where it's at.
Okay.
And there's a fighting force there, but that's where her wares are.
Okay.
So I let her know. I said that I just thought that you might want.
She goes, would have been nice if you could have grabbed it.
Oh, we all sold for hire.
Well, in that case, bring back my goods. How about I'll give you 50 gold and I'll give you a discount on my goods.
Oh, Medley. We will find your word. We'll return them to you shortly. But we deal in favor. Thank you.
Says, well, I hope to see you soon then, with my goods.
So we'll head out.
Okay, so you're all together again, I'm assuming?
Then, I mean, I guess Kayleen.
Oh, are you gonna go?
The halfling.
Just
sorry, the halfling.
Halfling. Just quickly ask about.
You want to just go over to
crag
her
mall.
places? Okay.
Yeah, just-
I'll go with you. We can go and talk to
And
her.
I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna find out anything else about.
I mean,
like,
I
this
wanna
castle.
go too.
I don't think
Yeah?
I'm gonna get a shortcut
Okay.
to this castle, but just
I mean, she's again. I want to know
the
because
information person.
there have been several people who
Are you
have
coming?
recommended her as the possible town master, and I want to.
Are you guys all going?
Are you
Yeah, I
coming?
wanna come, yeah.
Cameron, are you coming?
Might as well.
So it's like the whole party got together to go and deal with the halfling.
To deal with
Just 5 giant. Let's go talk to her.
Redguard hasn't hassled us one bit this entire time, which is really interesting.
Sorry, guys.
Because we're definitely stirring up some dust.
He's flopping.
Oh, is it? It's all good.
So she's in 15. Is her farm?
15.
Oh, we were actually there. Okay.
Currently trying to organize our side quests.
We got a
A
lot.
lot.
Is Kelly Adderleaf. She's an older halfling lady. She is sitting in front of her porch. She's got kind of overall straw hat, and doesn't really notice you. You come up, minding her own business, doing farm duties. Talk to
I'm gonna.
Kelly.
I'll go up to her if nobody else is.
Okay.
Well, Matt, how you doing today?
Because you must have been at the Stonehill Inn last night. Or what's a good halfling? You must have been. No, I can't do it. You must have been at the. You must have been at the Stonehill Inn last night.
I was. It was a good night.
Better than I could do.
Yesterday was a good day. Today's
Yeah,
a good day.
I heard as much.
Oh, word gets around. I hear that you're the lady who knows everything that goes on in town.
Gives you a small, like, tiny halfling bow. That's what they say. That.
No, it's great.
Just commit and
I-
just
I'm
it'll get
sorry,
better.
I'm
It'll get
sorry,
better.
I can't
It'll
find
just
it.
get
I can't
better.
find it.
Yeah, don't apologize. Keep going.
Well, it's a female. So.
Yeah, the kind of.
You're at a
Words are a little
disadvantage
bit
for female
Scottish and
voices
have
just
to-
because of your masculinity.
Yeah, right. Says. What brings you down to me?
Good. That's good. No? Yeah.
Well, my friends have a few questions to ask you, and I have a few of my own. But I'll let them ask you the important question.
Yes, we're looking into rumors of a place called Pragmark Castle. We looking for a friend, and we believe that it may be held there. You're the one to talk to. Have you heard of any local legends, lore, locations? Meet the description of an abandoned castle?
Well, I've not heard of a Cragmark Castle, but I know who could tell you about it. Good buddy of mine. Name's Radoff. Radoff the Druid.
Ah, where can we find this Radoff?
Last I heard from him,
East, huh?
he's
On the trail.
no, he's in a place called Thunder Tree, an old village. Not quite sure if it's still running, but it's an old village called Thunder Tree. He had to go do some investigating up there. But if Radoff knows everything in these lands, there's a spot, if there's a castle, he knows where it's at.
Appreciate that.
Can ask her. Well, I guess we can always ask her about the ruins.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, again, if y'all aren't going to say it, I want to ask her. So what's the deal with these red brand?
Nasty
where I was
bunch.
going next.
Huh?
Nasty bunch. Pretty much goes over everything that everyone else has pretty much been telling you. Nothing, no new information. But says kind of see as you're talking to her, you see this young halfling boy just like super excited to see you guys. And he runs up and
Kid spies.
he's going, oh my gosh, you're real adventurous. You look just like I've imagined.
the little Timmy type one.
I love it.
He says, I want to be an adventurer when I grow up.
How does his mom look whenever he says?
She just sits back and watches them. She says, Carp, why don't you tell him the story you were telling me the other day? Carp says, well,
Carp.
I was playing in the woods near the old manor, pretending to be an adventurer, just like you guys, when I found a secret tunnel in a bush thicket. Then a couple of big ugly bandits came out of the tunnel and met with a couple of those nasty Red Brand gang members. Luckily for me, they didn't see me. I was hiding.
You're gonna be a rogue.
Love it.
Well,
Love it.
where exactly
Let's go pick a
is
fort.
this bush thicket? Tunnels hidden in.
Says, I can kind of point it out to you.
Do us a great deal of help.
There it is.
I guess it's the best.
Pretty sure you just do it for an autograph.
He'll tell you he was in these woods over here playing this adventure, and the bush stick was right up around here.
So is that the old manor, right?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
16. Yeah, so he was hanging around, playing
That's
around here.
awesome. Thanks. You're gonna be a great adventurer someday. I can already tell.
Says, that's what I want to be when I grow up, just like you guys.
I asked him if he's looking for work. We'll be at such a time.
And he says,
Stonehill.
I'm too young, but when I grow up and I get big and strong,
That sounds good.
I'm gonna slay a dragon.
Now, I appreciate that, and I got a present for you. If you just hold on, let me.
He gets like his eyes go wide. He's like,
talk
a
to your mom
present.
real quick, and then
You smell funny.
I'm sorry about
That's
that.
a present. A little crop dusting.
I'm gonna go back to the mom. So, how come y'all have let Harbin continue to run this town into the ground?
Says, well, the Red Brand, they won't let us change him. I mean, if we were to change him, they would outright attack us. They like him because he lets them do whatever they want.
Do you suspect that he's in on it?
In on what?
The Red Brand's being here.
No, Harbin's been here for a while. He was here before the Red Brands were.
Weak to do anything about it.
He's just a weak man.
So if the Red Brands were gone, and you got to have an election, who would you want running the town, other than Harbin?
Oh, there's a couple of good people. Darren Edemath. He's strong. He used to be an adventurer back in the day. I bet he would be a good leader. Lenine Greywind, I like her.
What about yourself?
Halia Thornton. She seems to always be able to. She runs the miners exchange, and if you're not tough, you can't run that. And this town is built on mining, so I think she would be good. Me? Oh, no, not me. I just run the farm.
Alone?
My boy.
What happened, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, he has been gone for a while.
Only.
Swear to God.
Variety is the spice of life, okay? You can get off my ass.
She says,
Throw up again.
Colleen says, no, I've got my boy, and like I said, and the town, it keeps me great company.
Right.
Thank you for your time.
Well, if you would allow me to give you a
Thank you
gift,
for your time.
I said, no, really. If you let him go, it always turns out good.
I'm
guys.
gonna try to get
He's
one
gonna
of
look
the
at
short
Sean.
swords,
Yeah.
short swords from the goblin short swords,
Why the
whatever. Say, I know this is up to you to give to him whenever you feel he's ready, but I think that he's
She says,
whenever he's of age.
she looks around, she's like, don't let him see that.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of.
Shame on you, encouraging him to taking a sword out at such a young age.
Again, that's
It's
why
like 10.
Oh, I thought he was a little older, but that's
No,
why
he's
I'm
like
gonna
a kid.
That's why I'm gonna let you hold on to it until you think that he's old enough.
She kind of looks at it and says, well, okay then. Maybe. I don't want him to run off being no adventurer.
Well, sometimes even just small taste of the adventure in life can put people off, but if they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it. Better that he's prepared.
Goblin.
You're gonna go get this. Yeah.
I'm giving it to the mother, okay?
Yeah.
I'm totally
That's what you're saying.
It's not like I gave it to him to like,
She
here,
says-
go off and go do whatever the hell you want to do.
Like Obi-Wan Kenobi with a lightsaber, letting Luke look at it. You know,
It's a fine gift. Maybe I'll give it to him. I don't know. Maybe when he's old enough.
Well, I appreciate your time, and I just want you to keep two things in mind. One, I want you to give some more thought to if the time came that maybe that you would step up and maybe run the town. And the other,
Maybe.
well, if you ever
If
get
it was for the better of the town, I would do it.
and the other thing just to keep in mind is if you ever get lonely, I'll be at the Stonehill Inn.
She goes, I'm there all the time. I'm sure I'll see you around.
So just
look, you guys shake your heads. It's gonna be a big old O-town in his room. You know?
I'm a wild forest elf. Sorry.
I think it's awesome.
That's all right.
Um,
You're playing the character great. It's
She is she's charmed by you, not in a just in a she thinks you're a good person.
There you go. Awesome.
And I appreciate the information, and I'm gonna do what I can to help the Red Brand problem.
Well, that would be nice.
Boy,
We need them out of this town.
Marching orders are pretty well set.
you want to go pick a fight?
Again, I don't have any.
I've been
Anybody
waiting
else?
to
Oh,
do
yeah.
that since last night.
You want to make a bit of a fuss in the tavern first?
all right.
No, I don't think they'd like that.
Completely out of character.
Yeah.
I thought
After
we were
reviewing my
ridiculous.
notes, we have
We have a lot of side quests.
6 options.
Six options.
So 2 of them are directly related. One of them's looking for Jano Albrecht, Sildar's friend,
Yes.
which is also taking care of the Red Brands effectively.
Yes.
Which is the one by Darren Edermath, which would give us information about things.
Hold on, I'm sorry. You said what was the?
Jano Albrecht,
And you said that it has to do with the
Red Brands. Yeah.
How come?
Jana was seen looking around the manor where the Red Brand.
And he disappeared.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He was the wizard that disappeared. And I think
okay.
yeah.
Okay. The other 2 kind of go together, and the information about the ruins could tie to either Cragmar Castle or Way of Echo Cave, potentially. No. Or it could be something, it could be a red herring. The other 2 things kind of go together as Orcs east of town and the Banshee spellbook.
Okay.
So those are our options. The third one is find Gundren
We were hired to find Gundren for 500 gold.
for 500 gold.
And we were hired to find somebody else for 500 gold.
we have to 200 gold.
200 gold.
200 gold for the Red Brands and information on the
ruins.
The ruins. And then we also need to look for. There's one less.
I think
The last one was
pointing towards the
looking
Red Brands
for Rudolph, the Druid,
my
and
vote-
Thunder Village.
Okay.
My vote would be the easiest
Radolf?
to go to the
Radolf.
goblin stuff
Radolf.
because we know that, and we're going to get paid for it,
Yeah.
and it's the
I knew it wasn't right, I
quickest,
just
easiest
like-
because we know how many
Hey,
people
Red
there
Brand.
are.
Yeah, I think if we had the Red Brands on us when we went to go fight the goblins, they're at that then that would make it even harder. Right now, they don't even know.
Well, I think what we're doing is they're there.
So
We take
the
them out,
other-
town's on our side, we get
the person
information.
who would
That's what I was
know-
thinking too.
It's Red Brands first will help lead us to Gundren, I believe.
Well, Radolf is the guy. Radolf is the druid. Sorry, there's one I didn't. I forgot. I meant.
That's a super side quest.
Yeah. Well, no, this is the guy who knows possibly about Cragmar Castle. He knows
Exactly.
everything in the area. And he's in Thunder Tree Village, supposedly.
Again, I told you what my vote was.
Your vote is to do the goblins.
It's again for me. It's the easiest, quickest. I know where there are, roughly how many there are. I know what kind of I'm facing. That's my vote.
We have a back door to the red brands
I say we
as
take
well.
care of the Red Brand.
I think if we get the goblins and we get some more people on our side, and then, but I'm between the Red Brands and the goblins. I don't think there's really too big of a difference. You know. We can either roll it or we can do show of hands.
The only reason the goblins are still even a thing is because we somehow managed to make through it without killing. So, like, completely meta here, they're in the past.
Well, again, we have a job to go.
Right, to go get the stuff, but
How much are we getting?
But there are closest to the dungeon as well. But then again, the red brands will get us closer to the dungeon as well.
Wait, for what?
For the
50 gold to
50?
50 gold to return her goods.
Okay.
So and that's the least amount of coin too. But
Right, but I mean that opens up.
It opens up a lot.
Them having, us having a discount at the shop. We ingratiate ourselves with some community.
I mean, a lot of those things.
And we can pick up a trail from that cavern.
We tried it.
We tried. There's no trail. However, they left it. They didn't leave.
True. I rolled pretty good.
You're kind of.
So right.
You decide.
I'm not gonna make the final choice. I think we should do a show of hands. Right, mates. We can handle what's in town. Deal with these red brands. Pick a fight. Might be fun. We can go do the goblins. We know exactly where they are, how many there are, what we need to do. There's a little bit of coin in that as well. But a lot of it, I think it's all tied together. So, how you feeling? What you want to do now?
Feel like
we want to do show of hands? We'll do goblins versus red brand right now. Slap it on the table.
I say we go after the red brands. I wouldn't feel comfortable
show of
leaving this
hands.
town.
Red brands. 1 red brand, 2 red brand. Goblins.
No.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like you were gonna vote. It was gonna be like 2 or 3. You're gonna have to be deciding on it anyway.
All right,
That'd be funny.
We're gonna go and clear out the goblin cave. Do you think we can enlist our friend for some revenge?
Sildar is currently at the town master.
So before we go to the goblin cave, I will go and talk to Sildar and say, do you want a spot of revenge? I'm gonna take care of those goblins. You have any friends? Need some swords.
Oh, so you're gonna go up to Sildar?
Yes.
Says, no, lad. I've got business to take care of here. I don't know if he told you, but
you don't want some revenge on these guys that got the better of you.
I think you can take care of them.
I can take care of them. I just want to give you some sweet revenge.
Well, I appreciate the offer. I have more important business to tend to. I need to be here.
Do you have any blades you can lend us?
Says, I just bought a blade myself just recently.
Not a sword.
Oh, men. I came alone with Gundren. I don't have,
All right. Well, I'll go and talk to the merchant lady and say we're about to head out to woods. Do you have any lads that? I guess she doesn't have anybody she can. The NPCs.
Red brands are running clear of the town. They already told us there's no fighters here.
The merchant.
The town guard.
Yes. Does she have anybody as well? Is there anybody that we can hire to come along with us? I'm looking for some red shirts. Okay.
I got you.
Well, we had a bunch of red cloaks,
but there's not a lot of.
We can hire the red brands.
Hirelings available in town. I guess you're
captivity
looking for.
That we could have probably taken.
You're absolutely right.
She has mainly workers.
You're right.
You don't see anybody that looks like they would be willing to take a blade to go do anything.
Okay,
if you're looking for like a hireling or anything like that. No, I don't like that. That's very D&D.
Let's go. Let's just go clear this thing and make us some more gold.
He would one shot all the goblins anyway. I mean,
he's taking care of it.
Either way,
he did.
So
right on.
You just don't know yet. You're gonna come back. He's gonna be in front of the cave. He's gonna be covered in goblin and bugbear blood. Blood going. What took you guys so long?
Whatever. They're already erecting the statue to him. Town square.
Right.
So I noticed.
Well, I'm glad you asked that.
Well, I mean, we didn't see any last night. So I guess this was an impromptu break. So my question is, like, as far as time-wise or whatever, are you Good with timing?
Yeah. I think we're going to wrap up here.
Okay. I just didn't know.
We're going to go to about 10. I think that'll be it.
I just didn't know if it was going to be like in the middle of something.
Okay, you guys ready?
Got it.
So, when you leave the Lion Shield Coster,
We're level 2.
We have our 2 fighters.
Alright.
It's not gonna,
I
not gonna
recommend
be.
our approach be
Yeah, I
the
know.
exact opposite of what we did last time.
Go knocking heads. Now they're unified too.
Well, we know how to sneak in. We know about
We know
the
the
dogs.
area.
I mean, I would love to get a pair of hunting wolves.
Oh, yeah, it's just
There's a
perfect timing that was with the music. Okay, switch to... Pause it.
You hear something, mate? I heard a mouse squeak. I want to speak up. I don't listen to stupid. I think that might be it. Are you a pussycat, mate?
He looks over at his buddies and goes, I guess they just want to die. Then we'll take their stuff. And who got the highest initiative?
I was 20.
23.
wait. Oh, 12 plus plus
your
your
backs.
So yeah, I'm 23 too.
No, actually, I got 21. 21. You're first. 20. I got 18. Alright, we got him.
What are their armaments?
What are we seeing?
Let me get initiative order, and then we'll get into it, okay? Cool. So I have
23, so I'm probably going first.
Kelsey, you're 23. Who's next? What's the next number?
21.
21. You guys are some initiative rolling fools. Who's next?
I know. Watch me whiff the next.
5.
Well, who? Anyone beat 5?
Oh yeah.
What's that?
11.
I was just gonna get started.
You know, the delayed spells are awesome anyway, so.
Rixian.
Okay.
Oh.
Said 11, right?
11.
Watch him like have like the final Eldritch Blast.
You got a what? 3.
Oh.
You got a
5.
roll again, Rixian.
I'm not pulling out a crossbow this time. I'm pulling out my rapier. 6 crossbowing.
Okay.
Vowels.
So after they say that, their sword's drawn. What do you do? It's your turn. They haven't attacked anybody yet, but their swords are drawn.
This is the first round of combat. Awesome. Want to take ours?
Robbing.
Oh, actually, this is exact. All right,
I'm gonna just throw my stuff on the ground and say if you could take it.
I turned to Lucian. Like, they're robbing.
They're outnumbered.
Not very bright.
No.
Balls on these fools.
Alright, sword's gonna come out. Just because I like the red cloak, I'm going to move.
Cross.
The red cloak.
Okay, roll an attack.
Somebody angry this
11,
morning.
let's see, plus 5, so 16.
Hit.
Yep.
Boom!
Woo! Alright, roll damage.
We don't know, does it?
D8 slashing.
Hey, I'm sorry, can you put like a 1, 2, 3, and 4 on them?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I roll 8 damage.
8 damage on...
Plus, that's 8 plus your strength. Am I right?
Oh, yep. Yeah, so it's gonna be 11.
Got it.
Yes, plus 3, so 8.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Look, you're the math guy. Don't get me all nervous about this. Don't want to mess up addition on live stream, okay?
We got 2 dual wielders here, man. This is gonna be pretty rad.
Well, yeah.
You go up and you land a solid attack.
Alright. And I want to
They
use
stagger from it.
I want to use my bonus action because I have dual wielding to use my hand axe to attack again.
Okay. Roll it.
Oh, the bonus action comes right away?
15. Yeah. Bonus
Bonus
action
is on your turn,
Yeah,
yeah.
on your turn.
15's a hit.
Yep. All right. Well, yeah. Well, it's actually more than that's 20.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then
Then you get more.
But
Yeah.
you don't do your strength.
Yeah. Because I took the dual wielding trait for my fighter, I can add my bonus.
Oh, cool.
To that.
Awesome.
attack.
Yeah.
All right.
The music's a little too
You get
loud on
bonuses
this
on
one.
both attacks.
1d6 is going to be 6 damage.
6 damage kills him.
All right. So,
The time
so I would say the first strike takes him across the belly.
Love it.
And then the axe just comes down into their collarbone and chest.
Okay. KO.
During this time.
15 on the rolled strike.
2.
This is number 2.
Okay, hit.
5 plus 5. 10 damage.
Damage, okay.
Bonus action. 10?
Miss.
Okay.
So you land a solid strike with your longsword?
No, it's rapier.
Rapier. So you land a solid strike with the rapier, and what's your offhand?
Rapier.
2 rapiers, okay. So you're going, okay, you're gonna
Yeah,
try.
it's
because they're both light.
it's poke.
So, they're able to deflect one of them. So the number 1 is going to move up on you, KO, and he's going to roll a couple of attacks on you. So we'll say attacks. AC,
15.
1 hit.
Okay.
Take 7 points of damage.
Got it.
Why does your phone respond to?
Funny.
Okay. Oh yeah, the music's gonna have to be. Well, it should be on a list, so it should just automatically play the next thing. Okay. Number 2 is going to attack you as well. 2 attacks with their short swords. AC again?
15.
2 hits.
Might not make it, guys.
Take 9 damage.
Whew.
Number 3 is down. Or it's the Rin's turn.
Oh, it's already mine?
Hmm?
Wow. So he hit which one?
Guys.
Number 2?
He hit number 2.
Okay. I'm
Yes.
going
Heal.
pecking dive.
What?
Toll the dead.
And I
Wisdom
roll a
save.
wisdom save.
13.
Succeeds.
2.
Succeeds.
It flies by him.
Okay, so it's the beak.
Yeah.
Okay.
It-
Yeah,
it-
so
it-
he slips to the left and it goes wide. It is now Lucian's turn.
I'm going to hold on.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
going to-
You got some movement.
Where you at? Kale. Where you at?
Right here.
No.
Barrel.
Where?
Loose.
Behind the barrel, so you have half cover.
Yeah.
Lucian.
Word, Kale.
Do you have to? Oh, healing word. That's range,
That's
right?
vision. Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
3 plus my attack, my spellcasting modifier, which is 5, so 8.
Okay. Ooh, nice.
And then I'm going.
Your spellcasting modifier is 5? How did you get 5?
Add it.
Because it's.
You have to be 20.
No.
No. It's
No,
plus
he
your
has a feat.
proficiency.
Proficiency
Plus
and
your wisdom, my wisdom, which is
Yeah.
30.
Oh, I thought it's just your modifier.
No, it's the wisdom and proficiency.
plus your proficiency.
It's a spellcasting modifier. So that's my modifier, not my.
Okay.
My,
I was about to say.
no, I do not have 20
Damn.
on my, yeah.
So
Shit.
you cast a healing move.
Yeah.
Okay. He's dead. Number 4 is going to run up to Kelsier
Alright.
and attack you twice. AC.
16.
Oh.
1 hit. Ooh. 3
Doing
damage.
better now.
Alright.
I'm at 12.
But the music.
Fairly
It
effective.
responds-
Responds
Next
to the word
round.
damage.
Just have to. 20.
Alright. Second attack?
So I'm
Miss.
not.
Oh, okay.
So one miss, one got you, but it kind of nicked you. Wasn't strong. Riction.
Guys,
So
Okay.
he moved up? Is that...
Eldritch Blast.
Yes, he moved up to attack. Hit. Number 1.
Eldritch Blast.
17.
Roll me some damage. 13. God.
Nice.
Like
I'm just
you
saying.
you sent him like reeling with that blast. Like it took a that hit him hard.
Into the wavy tree.
Action, light.
He's still alive.
Oh, it's still alive?
Yes.
Oh, so he didn't get pushed back or anything? Okay.
No, it doesn't happen.
No.
Bonus action.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
1 hit point.
I'll take it.
Hey, hit point's a hit point. No bonus on that, I guess. I guess it's a bonus action, right?
All right.
Kelsier.
Alright, fantastic. So,
You're not gonna get a higher body
Yeah.
count than me, man. No.
You run up to him.
this guy, this guy just landed a hit on me. Kelsey's gonna give him a glare
Okay.
and attack. 5, so that's gonna be 17.
Hit. You guys are some hot rollers, man. Let me see
Today
them
we
dice. Let me see
are.
them dice.
So it's gonna be 7.
7 damage on number.
Number 4.
Got it.
Plus, gonna do bonus action attack with the.
Uh huh.
12.
12. So the axe is gonna miss, but you land a good solid hit with your longsword.
Yep.
Okay. That's your turn. KO.
Nat 20.
Oh snap! Which one?
1.
How do you want to do this?
Rapier.
Trademark.
Don't you roll?
Rapier. Nat 20 to the throat.
Okay. Yeah. You just.
And
Like
roll it?
Achilles.
Oh, yeah, you
drawing,
did-
just like.
Yeah, just like from Troy.
You gotta do
I'm gonna do
the.
a Superman punch.
You gotta roll the 100-sided dice.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
For your crit. See what you get.
54.
Looks like 54.
4 is. Stand by.
Process it.
Buffering. Actually, I think it actually matters more if they're still alive after you crit them. But, okay, 54. Your staggering blow causes the target to be stunned until the end of your next turn. And the ultimate stun is death.
And I rolled an 8.
So you kill him.
Plus 5.
So that'd be
13.
no, you double dice.
He is
So it's
super dead. Beyond dead.
31 damage for one hit.
You just, yeah, he's dead. So you thrust right through the throat.
Offhand. 8. 14.
Matching's a hit.
Okay. $11 damage.
11 damage, dead.
You're not beating me on the body count.
Can I use my reaction
How
to
do you get 11 with the
Yes, we
offhand? Is that a D8 too?
Yeah.
And you add your
the dexterity bonus. Yeah.
You guys are strong.
can I use my reaction to yell, keep the last one alive?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna keep the last one alive!
Calcier's gonna glance over his shoulder with a bit of a
Broadside.
really?
So that's gonna go to the Rin.
Dude, I almost died, guys.
Yeah.
I almost died.
And then you almost did it. Oh, you have a net.
You weren't gonna
I
die.
do.
I got you.
The net.
That's right. 18 plus. Oh, 18. 18.
18 is a hit.
Okay, so he is a net on him.
Okay, so
Strength
I
check
don't think there is.
on his.
What's the bound?
I think if you net them.
It's restrained.
Is it do I have to make a check?
Make some type of strength check.
Off, I believe.
Yeah.
Once you net them.
And that's 4. So then, okay.
It's the only one that's up.
Yeah, so he is currently restrained.
I don't know
Lucian.
which is more dangerous with his.
I'm gonna run over
With
since
this
he's restrained
rapier
and try to
And
knock
you
him
have he has
prone.
speed of
Can
0,
I get my second long? So.
regards most attacks,
But it
and
didn't-
he
it
has
didn't hurt that I
disadvantage
got
on
nat
target
20 on
attacks
Advantages.
and disadvantage on dex saves. I get attacks against him have
Nobody touches
advantage.
my net.
He has disadvantage to attack.
So
Okay,
knock
can
him
I
down.
make an attack to try to push him prone?
Shove.
You can overbear.
Shove.
Can you reach him?
I think it's a strength check opposed to a either
You'd have to dash.
strength or
You want to? Yes, it is a.
too far away.
I'll just leave
Can't
it.
move up to him.
How 5 feet?
Okay, so yes, you can't get to him.
So I'm gonna move there and I will hold my action.
Okay. What do you do?
Actually,
Trigger.
you know what? I'm gonna cast command on him, and I'm gonna tell him to grovel.
Okay.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
yeah, we'll say.
Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw. 13.
It's like you're lucky,
Fail.
my.
Big time fail.
I mean, it makes sense. He just saw buddies.
And that wasn't even without the
Down in
without
less than 10
disadvantage.
seconds.
Yeah. Well, would that it doesn't affect his wisdom.
And where are we?
No, I guess it does.
In the middle of
doesn't
town.
matter.
We
He's
just
out front.
left the merchant's
So
like,
okay,
shop
so
right
when you
right
when you
outside of our
command him,
shop.
you say grovel. He gets down his hands and
Why are
knees.
we
He
in
goes,
the-
please
we
don't
were
kill
going
me, please don't
to.
kill
We
me.
just got hired
And that
to go
affects
get
last
the goblins.
until
I know, but we were just talking to the halfling.
on its neck.
No, after the
Follow
halfway we
command.
went into
So
the
it's gonna
merchant's
follow that
shop,
command on
and
its
I got
next
us a
turn.
commission.
So
for
it's
the
not going to do it just yet. It
You
has
did
to
that
have
after.
It goes next, so it does it.
Yeah. Okay.
He said that when we were leaving the
Works out
shop.
perfectly.
that's-
And then it ends
Because you
after
were
his
talking to the
next
priestess.
turn.
Okay, but yo, whenever, hold on. I'm sorry. 1 second.
We're at it. We're at it
I'm
again. We're just trying to figure out why we're leaving. But you talked to the priestess before, and then we all went in. Remember, we all got together
They
and we
just caught us
all went
going
in.
through the middle of town. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Then
They
that's what it
they
is.
sought
Okay.
you out.
They
You left Lash
found us.
Coster, and they were there waiting for you.
I thought we were at the halflings.
No.
No. Y'all had already gone. Y'all
We-
went to the
we
town
did that.
master.
Then
talked
the
to
halfling.
Sildar, and then you went to the Lion Shield Coster.
Wait,
Then the
whenever
halfling.
Go into Halfling, then the Lion Shield Coster.
whenever they were at the Lion Shield Coster, I was talking with at the shrine.
But you guys went.
But
back.
after the shrine, we all got together and we went to the Lion Shield Coster. I didn't talk to her until after you're done with the shrine, remember? And I said, is everybody coming along with me? And it ended up being the whole party.
Yeah, again, I thought the last thing that we did was go talk to the halfling woman.
No,
last
you
thing
went
we
to-
did was the Lion Shield Coster.
Yes, that was the last place you were in.
We went to the Halfling,
Okay.
and then we all got together and went to Lion Shield Coster, and then we talked about the goblins.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah.
And then we all voted to go
That
do
was
the
just a
goblins,
regroup
and when
point.
we came out, the red coats were
Our
waiting
decision
for
was
us.
made for us.
And our decision was made for us because I do not leave a stronghold.
And again,
intact.
I know. The only thing is that if we were if I had ever gone into
Go burn that
the
shit down.
Lion Shield Coster, I would have talked to the lady, which I have never gotten to talk to the lady.
Because you-
I would have asked
No,
questions.
you were
The
you were
last
talking to the priestess when we
right,
yeah.
and that's what I'm saying is that while those two things were going on, at the shrine and then at the Lion Shield were going on at the same time. After that, we went to go talk to the halfling.
So this would have happened outside of the halflings.
Well, no. Oh, because I think we.
It happened in the middle of
It's,
time.
again, that's what I was saying.
It happened. It just happened. in Middletown.
We didn't just
regrouped.
leave the
Okay.
Lion Shield Coster. We weren't in there because if we were, I would have asked some questions as I have everybody.
Well, I know y'all. It might have been when y'all were leaving the town hall.
Again,
Because y'all did go talk
We
to
all got
Sildar.
together to talk to one person.
It's fine. I just wanted to make sure.
And that
I
was
wasn't
after
sure
the
where we
And I
were.
think it was a
getting-
Lion Shield Coster.
I
But
don't-
here's what's happening. This guy is groveling on his hands and knees, begging not to kill him.
You remind me of a goblin we met the other time.
The reason why I'm asking this question is that I wanted to know where are
So we give you
You
5
are in the
gold.
town center.
in the town center.
Correct.
So when all this was going on, was there a crowd? Was there people watching?
There are people now.
There were like when they imagine when they were in the streets, no one was
Waiting
there.
for
Now that
us.
they're down, there's people poking their heads.
Well, they saw a fight. Now there's people watching.
And again, so who all
It's
is
the middle of town.
Who all is watching? That's important.
Just
Prone to.
commoners of the town.
Is there? I mean, are there?
Yeah, Sister Gariel's watching by the shrine.
Are there any other
I thought you
red
weren't
brands that we
able to
can
get
tell?
to him.
No, I
No.
just
Commanded. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Just these 4.
Is Harbin watching?
Yeah, he's watching outside the window in the town masters.
Because I'm standing over them, my long sword is at his chest.
Technically, are we still in combat?
Yeah.
No, we're still in
It's
combat.
Riction's turn, guys.
We have to, yeah. Let's let it go organically and see who does what. Okay.
Can I walk up and
Great
just
command,
follow
by
him?
the way.
Absolutely.
We have advantage on.
Roll attack with advantage.
I know where we can take him.
Not coup de grace. He's not unconscious.
He's prone
Improvise
and
weapon.
bound. So
He
it's
is
improvised
prone,
weapon,
but
so it's a
you
knockout
have
percentage.
advantage.
Yeah.
What's
He's prone and restrained.
And
Sure.
restraint. You have advantage. You can roll another.
it's just an attack with your sword. Miss.
I'll knock him out. Oh, that's not.
Or it's
Isn't it
not really a
automatic?
miss, but he just you hit his armor basically. You didn't really hit him, strike him in the head like you were trying to hit. He's still he's kind of moving around, groveling. Kelsier.
All right. I'm going to. So you say he's like is he struggling or is he just kind of like wiggling around? He's groveling.
restrained.
He's groveling in the net, begging not to
Alright.
be killed.
Gotcha.
And we don't want to kill.
No, we don't.
Well,
previously.
per your command.
All right. Well, groveling at Kelsier's feet, and for a brief moment, Kelsier's got this kind of distant look in his eyes, looking down at this for him. But when Lucian, well, actually, yeah. So, but he's gonna shake it off, reach down, and bring the figure to his feet in front of him. All right, fine.
Hit him.
Fine.
No, he's never mind. Don't.
He's conscious.
What are you gonna do?
He's conscious. All right. So he's going to grab, not lift him to his feet, but like.
I know what you're doing.
He's
yeah,
looking.
he'll still be prone.
Yeah, he's still be prone. He's looking into
Restrained anyways.
looking into Kelsier's face, and Kelsier's not actually even gonna put the longsword against. He's gonna put it on his shoulder, look at him, and say, you are going to tell us everything we want.
Okay.
That'd be an.
Roll me an intimidation.
It could be.
Yeah.
What's
Is
the advantage?
that charisma?
It is charisma.
With
It's
advantage.
charisma with advantage.
in this
Oh,
situation.
okay, because it's a -1 for me.
It's 2D. It's
doesn't
2 die
matter.
though. You'll be good. You'll be good.
13.
13? Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. I mean, that's an action. So I didn't get anything out of him?
Well, it's not his turn yet.
Oh, okay.
And he's under a command effect. KO.
KO. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the face of your impending doom. You picked a fight you could not finish. And now, you're going to tell us everything we need to know about your mates.
Okay.
I know.
So-
But this time, I'm going to punch him.
You hit him?
Yeah.
Roll damage, roll attack with just your fist.
Yeah, just punch.
Okay.
You have advantage too.
Hold on. Got
Yes.
9. Oh, it's advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah. I rolled an 18 plus 5 plus.
Hit.
So I do exactly. Get his attention. Get him to shut up. Stop blubbering. It's like, see that mite right over there? You want to tell him everything he wants to know. I'm not even gonna sully myself talking to you, mate.
Okay.
Fucking wankus.
So you hit him or didn't hit him?
Oh yeah, I punched.
How much damage? What's a punch? 1 damage?
A punch is like one. It's a D4,
It's a half
but
of
it's
the
really
D2
like a
technically.
knockout percentage.
D2, yeah.
It's so weak. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
but since I rolled high,
just-
I'm really just to get his attention, get him
Okay.
to stop being
Real
tough.
cool, he's out.
Yeah. So
I rolled a 2
Lucian,
damage plus any strength bonus was plus
Lorenzo.
1, so I got a 3.
the Ren. Sorry.
My turn?
Mhm.
Take him to the Lion Shield. Get the cart. We need to leave town. And I'm going to start moving towards the shrine of the
Right.
shrine of Tamora
Okay.
to talk to Sister Gurley.
Okay.
I wrap him up. I'm gonna go get a cart from the lion's shear. It's like,
Well, he gets a
like
turn
rental.
still, so
No, I'm just telling you what my plan is.
okay.
Oh. He might try to cut himself
Lucian.
out.
Lucian's.
I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna try and knock him out in my court.
So you say get the car.
I said take
Everyone's
him
watching
to the
us
Lion
just punching
Shield
this guy.
Get
Like,
the-
the
get a
town people are
cart.
watching.
and let's get out of town.
We
And
ran
I'm
through
running
them.
towards
So you take off.
We're
Right.
not missing.
We don't need him unconscious.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to knock him unconscious.
Roll me
Why?
attack.
So we can take him out of town.
Why would you take him out of town? The manor's right up there.
No, so what we're gonna
So
do.
he's gonna get an action to try to break free.
Oh, gotcha.
The command ends at the end. So what I'm
Gotcha.
trying
Alright.
to do is get him in a position where he cannot escape.
Gotcha.
And
then we can-
so far we haven't ensured.
Nobody's
that.
bound him yet.
Right.
We've just been pummeling him and beating him up.
This is gonna look very heroic to the townspeople.
19.
Okay, hit. How much
Yes,
damage?
we are actually.
I'm gonna roll one.
Yes, we are. That's why I made my
Okay, cool.
pronouncement. Allow me to introduce myself.
So 19.
I'm Mendoza.
That's yeah, melee attacks of 20 total, and then it's a D6.
You knock him out. You knock him out. Cold.
What do I owe this unprovoked attack? Talking to the town. We've done
They're all like,
nothing, eh?
The town's cheering for you.
Are you not entertained?
So the town they are like cheering. They're like, yeah, that's what they get.
Now I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna use my perception. I'm gonna look around to see if there are any red cloaks that are
Anyone not cheering,
Roll me a
really.
perception.
anyone not cheering.
I would
town
specifically
leader
like
for
to look
one.
for the town.
Everyone roll me a perception.
Oh,
What's the
nat
look?
20!
Nat 20.
I rolled a 2. I'm still I am literally just looking at the unconscious guy in front of me. Here we
18,
go
and
again.
I'm looking specifically for the town master.
Okay. You see, okay, here's what you guys see. There are no other red cloaks that you can tell. They're pretty obvious. They have the grimy red cloaks around them. The Townmaster Harbin is like poking through the window like, what the hell's happening outside? But you don't really, it's hard to tell necessarily what he's feeling. He just looks surprised at this fight that's going on in the streets.
It is kind of amazing.
Most of the people around are shocked because there's just been this massive fight that ended like that, and a lot of them are kind of like way to go, are you going to get rid of these people? Like, there's a lot of people that are starting to ask questions. They're starting to be like,
Someone should speak to them.
We merely defended ourselves.
They're like, those are the bastards that killed Delinar.
Alinar?
Or Thel Duran.
You don't kill Dad.
What?
Gotta be Oathbringer.
We
So,
weren't gonna leave you alone. But
He's
you picked
knocked
a
out
fight.
for a while.
Cool. Let's take him to the Batcave.
Yeah.
Should we not address the...
We should. Do you want to?
I don't have the charisma, but I
matter.
can
You
still
want
do
to?
it.
I'm going to the sister. Remember, I was going to sister.
Okay, you're already going
Let
off.
me get, see what
Okay,
they want to do,
so-
and then I'll
Alright.
see what you want.
So I want you to
Sure.
address the town.
Okay.
So I think that's...
We'll both address the town, but I'm gonna bind him.
Yeah.
And, like,
First thing.
okay. And yeah. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kale Mendaris. We didn't ask for this fight, but it came to us. Now the hunt is on.
To the townsfolk, you're saying that?
Yeah.
They cheer at that. They're like, yeah, get those red brands.
Oh, also, like, the window that the town leaders won, sword's gonna be pointing at it.
Oh, at the at Harbin.
Yeah.
He does this move.
Actually, it's not so much of a point. It's a kind of like a salute that ends in a pointed
main
blade.
scene.
And I just take my saber and drop my mic.
Okay. What? Okay, so you guys do that. What are you gonna do with talking to Sister Gariel?
Okay,
she's kinda like
while
hiding-
he's doing that, I'm gonna secure a wagon. We're gonna.
Where are you getting this wagon from?
How about a wheelbarrow?
That we're outside of
The Lion Shield Costa Lady?
yeah.
Okay.
Hey, can we borrow a wheelbarrow?
I want to get a wagon. I want to get something to pull it.
Handcart,
And
maybe?
we're going to pretend like we're going to the tavern, but we're going to go to the Batcave, okay?
Okay. And then as he's tying him up, I'll speak kind of just to the town folk. Never should a murder go unanswered. And then just kind of have like a little thing where like, we didn't come here looking for a fight, but it found us, and
No BS.
the injustice that these people have wrought on you has not been.
They're like, that's right.
And so then I go, are there any more of them?
I say,
By the way, how many are there?
I'm not full.
We should probably
they are the people who are watching are very excited. They're very hyped up. They're like, they think you guys are about to go, storm and get rid of all of them.
Okay, so that's just
I'm ready to do that. I ain't taking it.
What?
Run this bell, guys.
What are
Yeah,
what are you
and we're
doing?
gonna go on a 2-day long adventure. See you
I'm
later.
running up to Sister
Yeah, we can't
Curly
do that.
and
I did
saying,
also just burn my...
I don't know what this is
Two of
going to
my
cause
slides
for
were-
the townsfolk, but we're going to take him out of here, question him. We're going to take care of the red brand problem, but I need to get out of the center of town, boil over into a fight as well as possibly can.
This is just
Oh,
the
you're
yeah.
talking, sorry.
Well, no, he's by himself. Right? He ran over to- yeah.
There's a small. We ran into a small a miner that was leaving town. He had a small shack outside of town. Not to kind of tell her where it is. If there's anything that changes in the next 24 hours or until I see you again, leave a message there. We'll be back.
Says she's kind of in shock a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
And she's like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what they're gonna do.
Right.
They're gonna look for you.
Right.
They might hurt people.
Right. And I know.
We're not
and,
going
and-
anywhere.
and again, I'm the only one who's there. And I know that it may be a problem, but again, let me know what changes and what has happened since we've been gone. If for nothing else, leave it by nightfall, and I'll know exactly what happened after we left. But we will be back, and we will take care of this problem.
She says, I like a non-hungover Durin.
I'm still the fucking hungover, and so I start running back to them, and
She's okay. You get a quick peck on the cheek.
okay. Again, I mean, I'm trying to steal the kiss. Yeah, I'm just trying to.
Oh, you're trying. Okay, yeah, she let you.
Steal kisses.
I do.
Okay.
She let you get a little peck on the cheek.
I'm gonna try to negotiate with Lorraine for the cost of the wax.
It's right there.
I'll negotiate.
Roll me a persuasion.
No, I didn't do it. I got
What was
five.
it? 5?
Yeah.
So it's actually 10% more than what that is.
No wagon, guys. We're just gonna do all this.
Carry on.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out. I'll try for a cart.
Okay. It's same. That was your same negotiation.
Oh, so
Unless you go to Barthen.
I'll go to Barthen. I'll tell him we've got a red cloak problem.
Okay.
I need to move him quickly.
Now she will give you a discount if you get her supplies.
That's why I was negotiating with her, because that was something that we were
Well,
planning
with
on doing.
advantage then, because you're actually trying to go get something of hers with one more dice. Just one more.
Oh, okay. Nah, I got a 9.
So what is that? What's the total?
What's your persuasion?
So that would just be the base price then.
I'll go.
You're not gonna get a discount, but she's willing to. She's like, yeah, I can get it for you right now. She has it right there for you. She's like, I can get you hooked up to this cart with this pack animal.
It's party gold, man. It's 15 gold.
I don't have party gold yet.
We have party gold of 50, and we all each have an individual.
Oh, you have
15.
that. Oh, yeah. So we can do. I can. If you're
So I'm
giving
not
that to
going to
me-
spend party gold.
Since you had taken it, I didn't put it down in party gold yet.
I'll try Barthen's real fast.
Okay.
Okay.
See if I can negotiate a cheaper price.
Sure. You know he's got an oxen cart.
I'll go with the cart, oxen cart.
Okay.
Same thing.
Roll me just a normal straight roll.
No advantage.
Advantage on Barthen.
Does anybody else want to negotiate this?
Too late. It's on you.
12.
12. He'll give you a 5% discount.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll go with
So
the cart.
let's do 5% off the total. Add it up and
So 15 gold.
Huh?
How much was it?
He's got the list.
Tell me. So I'll start keeping track of party gold.
No, I have party gold. It's 50 gold pieces for the party. Each one of us has 15 individually.
Right.
But for the party gold, we have 50 gold pieces.
And that's
so
from
far.
Sildar, right?
Yes, that's from. Other than that, we also got some treasure from the orc.
Goblin.
I mean, the
I
goblins.
have all the treasure from the goblin.
All the treasure from the
I
goblin.
hadn't taken the gold since you had.
It's just 50. Put it in the party
We
gold.
should probably sell all that.
Now remember, everybody has an individual 15 gold pieces.
I already added it.
Okay. But yeah, so it's 50. Let me calculate the amount for the cart rental.
While you're doing that, I need to know what is the overall plan? You're getting the cart and oxen. You told Gariel if you're not back in 24 hours.
Leave word at that old shack or whatever.
Okay.
What changes? What the response?
Are you
was.
guys? Where are you guys going? Basically, that's what I'm trying to find out.
We're gonna go to the Batcave to.
We're going to go
Okay.
back to the.
So here's
We don't
the
all
question.
need to go to the
back.
Okay.
But,
No,
I
some
wanna
of
take
us
all
have
of
to
it.
go to the tavern to make it seem like we're
Just
staying
gonna
in
load
town.
them up. Okay.
Yeah.
And rent a room, and then. Okay,
I'll
you guys take them
I'll
to
go
the
to the tavern.
Okay, you do that.
because I can get my I can heal myself and then take a short rest, which is only 3 hours.
Say how
and-
much?
Sorry.
5%.
5%.
5%. Yes.
Okay, so I have a question. Group, we are just rung a bell with a gang in town. They could just jump out and start trying to ruin this town.
It's not
this
much of a
evening.
discount,
Yeah.
but it's cool.
Well, you rolled. There's a.
Yeah,
We see what happens when
Dude,
you
we'll do
prioritize
14
resting
gold,
over
party gold.
actually
14
keeping
I have
the
a-
city from
a
burning.
system.
Here's the thing is that
that
Okay.
it's just based off the roll because I don't like sitting there and doing
nobody
the whole roll
else in town
negotiating
helped out.
forever.
Nobody else in town
This is
helped
quick
out.
and simple.
They want us.
Yeah.
It's better that we don't stay here right now because we don't
It's
know
not-
when
yeah,
we
party
Right,
gold
so
doesn't
my
go
point
real
is
fast, so, yeah.
one, I think maybe we should just they're gonna come looking for it.
Right.
You're gonna come looking for
And
us.
so, one, we need to. Staying in a tavern is great, but they're going to come looking for them there, and we're not going to be.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna be
But
at the Batcave.
it would be worse if we were here.
That's true. So, my thought was maybe we could just say we're going to go out to the woods somewhere.
Again,
But-
we just need. In my opinion, we just need to leave.
But
the
we're
We
going
center
need
of
to
town.
leave town now.
Let's see.
We need to
we
throw
are
them
going to be
off,
able to
though.
do that
I'll tell you what.
stealthily with the wagon and then.
Why don't you guys go to the Batcave? I'm gonna try to cover our trails with ranger survival and stuff. Send them off.
Let's do this. This is a good point to end. That way you guys can have a little out-of-game discussion on what you want to do. Maybe talk about it a little bit more. It's 10 o'clock. This is about perfect on the end for the stream.
Yep.
This will give you guys, I think we're going to do 2 weeks until the next one, right?
I think the next one's actually next Friday.
I thought we were doing next week.
It's actually next Friday,
Yeah,
according to the
I'm down
schedule.
I can do next Friday.
Again,
I'm gonna have that day off.
That's what I had down.
I mean, that's the word.
I will have that. Day off.
Yes, next Friday.
Okay.
Same time next Friday.
I say we go
6 to
rude
10.
boy and kick this gang's ass.
And we will, hold on one second. We'll do next Friday, 6 to 10, same time as today. This will give you guys a week to maybe talk a little bit more about what you want to do. Because it seems like this is going to be like a little discussion on what y'all want to do. And there we go, guys.
All right, hey, that was.
Hey, you know what? We've upped the level. We have, instead of a goblin prisoner, we have a human prisoner.
Yeah. Progress, people, progress.
And also, just as a side note, I don't have a problem with killing this guy.
I don't have a problem killing this guy either.
He chose it.
Okay, guys.
All right.
We'll see you next week.
Hey, thanks for watching, everyone.
Bye, guys.
No free dice
All right,
this
good job,
time.
guys. Good work.
We need to